Anywho, as we start up this recording, welcome to the chessboard. Meet my exiles, Kip, Shinju, Hannah, Kimyosa. Tonight we will be playing session 4 of Sword World 2.5. That is the wrong screen to switch to. There we go. That's the right one. So last week we finished the mission Defeat the Barbarous, the introductory mission in the back of Core Rulebook 1. Tons of fun. We enjoyed it. It's on YouTube if you want to watch. / listen. Then, after finishing that module, they went into town and did filler episode. And quickly after that, they had me throw out an entire preparation for mission 2, which I did not have nearly as prepared, but luckily for you guys listening in, we had a couple of weeks we could easily fill up that gap, and fill that up I did. I actually ended up with more pages than the first one I started writing on. With like layers upon layers of if they go here, they do this, yada yada yada, let's do that, sort of thing. So
yeah, his first mistake was giving us a choice between two missions and not fully developing one of the two. His second choice was, or his second problem was making the mission he didn't fully develop the one that was evidently more urgent of the two.
I don't know, it's a missing rabbit.
It's a missing tabbit, not a rabbit.
One.
And it wasn't the most time-sensitive one. You have 2 weeks to finish that one. The other one has to be done in 3 days.
A missing person is way more urgent than some wild animals that got into the sewer lines.
So,
have you never heard of how crocodiles?
You're playing a video game, you might look at that and be like, oh, I have 2 weeks. It doesn't matter as long as I finish it before the end date. When you're role-playing, you're going to look at that and go, oh, that's a missing person. If I don't go now, they're just going to die and I'll find their corpse instead.
Still counts.
Still counts. Fine. Anywho, Briar and Brambles, your point of contact is the tabbit named Bramble. At Bramble Farms. Did I actually name the farm? Senegal Farms. I did name the farm Senegal Farms, which is just outside of town. Would you like to begin there, or do we want to do any kind of role-playing with you grabbing the mission from Sybil?
Do I not recall it being like several days travel out of town, or am I mistaken on that?
Yeah, I thought it was like a day and a half out of town, and we already did the roleplay getting it from Sybil.
Alright, it's been so long.
I do remember doing the roleplay to get the mission, because I remember my character's primary motive for wanting to pick this mission over the other one was not wanting to go crawling through a sewer. Only the noblest of intentions.
Truly, a selfless act.
Alright, give me a sec as I double check and see if I told you a day and a half out of town.
What did Holy Weapon do again?
Fills your enemies full of holes.
It makes your weapon full of holes.
Makes it swing faster.
I wish.
feel like my character sheet looks different.
Unless it's a holy throne weapon, and then you get the wiffle ball effect.
I'm totally gonna gaslight you and tell you that the this character sheet has always looked like this.
I don't think it has.
I don't know what you're talking about. It looks fine to me.
I guess I did spend my experience. I don't remember doing that.
Didn't you like buy up Scout or Mark's Kobold?
They're both 3. I guess I put Alchemist to 2. I don't really remember. It's been a while.
So, I also cannot seem to find how much time I told you outside of town it was. So we're going to go off with, yeah, let's go say it's a day and a half. Ow.
6 years.
I do find it particularly odd that the detect magic spell in this system is a level 2 spell and not a level 1 spell.
It's a bit weird, but
That's what I didn't pick. I didn't pick my feet.
You only got 4 to pick from. Alrighty. So, you've made your way to Bramble Farms. It's a quiet little farm, full of vegetables, mostly root. Carrots, potatoes, yams. Some spinach and cabbages. Many tabbits are running around farming. But as you all walk up,
Is it normal for there to be such a large population of tabbits in this part of the kingdom?
I want to say yes, but probably not. I was just making a tabbits rabbits breeding joke. Are they? Let me double check and see if they're that common.
They're considered a common class, race compared to the extravagant races we all are.
They would probably be more common than you guys.
Well, that depends on appearances.
Well, it appears that I can't find the tabbit's stat block. Given their lifespan of only about 50 years and them being adults, are considered adults by 10 and adventuring by 5.
Ancient.
Most races of that kind of level actually breed like rabbits.
Say it.
Yeah.
They breed like tabbits. So yes, we're going to say that there is a nice large farm of tabbit people here. Until one of the people on the nice handy-dandy Discord for the English fan translation corrects me.
Well, I was just wanting to know more for in-character knowledge. Would a colony of tabbits this large seem unusual to him or not?
To be fair, most farms would have a large population of anything. So if it's a farm with a lot of... or ran by tabbits, it's not unlikely that you would see a good number of tabbits.
okay, I'm back. By the way, I posted art of Jeremiah the 37th, our new frog.
That's a fat frog.
Yeah.
He looks very
Yeah.
happy.
It looks like he could
Yes.
sing good. Nice soulful music.
He's got a good baritone. you know.
I will make sure to have that updated for the next session. Thanks, man.
Is that a riding frog?
No, that's his backpack.
That's a camping frog.
Yeah, it's a camping frog.
I feel like the on its head looks like he has like a couch, and so
Yeah,
you could like.
So it turns out these things are bigger than I thought they were. So it won't be him riding on the kobold. It'll be the other way around.
How big is this creature?
At least 3 big.
It's 1.5 meters tall and twice as wide.
So it's contrabase. Got it.
It's a big frog.
You could literally like sit on that thing in the middle of a lake as if it were a boat and fish off the side of it.
I'm going to. Don't.
One
get me
and a
wrong.
half meters tall and twice as wide. 3 meters wide. So
What?
we have a frog the size of a polar bear. Got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Polar frog?
He's a frog from the abyss. In return for giving him sanctuary in this reality, he's just chilling with us.
And just being immune to all non-plot based attacks.
Rocks fall, frog does.
Are those plot relevant rocks?
Clearly plot relevant rocks. Every rock in my campaign is plot relevant. Even the ones I don't
You say
mention.
that, but whenever I ask you rock questions, you always don't have an answer for me.
Rock facts.
Well, you never asked me rock questions. What are you talking about? When was the last time you asked me a rock question?
Most of the time, because he's faster than the kobold. Like, the kobold is probably just going to be sitting on top of him as he slowly waddles like a potato fairy.
Anywho, a nice brown tabbit with a straw hat and a bit of wheat sticking out of his mouth walks up to you. Out of town, folk?
Oh, yes. We're here for the quest, actually. My name is Hannah Voss.
Ah. You them folks I asked for to help me find my brother.
That we are.
Can I get the rest of your
Tell
names?
us- Oh, of course. Forgive my haste.
Shinju introduced herself with a wave.
Nice.
Asked for your name.
Oh, yeah. When I said introduce her, she says her name. She says, Shinju, hello. Yeah.
Looks at the other two.
Kip, I'm a kobold.
I'm Kimyosa.
Well, my right can't cook as well as your friend here, but I can offer you some roasted veggies and a spot of tea while we talk over the quest. Come with me. Walk this way. And he hops towards the house.
Jeremiah hops as well, but Hannah's just gonna walk.
Urge to do the Mel Brooks copy the way that
That's
the
what
tabbit
Jeremiah
is
is
walking.
doing. Exactly.
Every so often he kind of skips a hop because Jeremiah's large form shakes behind him.
Look, he's here for a good time.
Sir, this is Twitch. We cannot share that kind of content here.
I don't know who you're.
Quick question, Dia. Did you manually copy over our character sheets?
No.
Okay.
Why?
I thought I had gone Fighter 3, Priest 2, but I am Priest 3, Fighter 2.
Yeah, you went Priest 3 last time.
Yeah. I must have a reason for it. I just don't remember what it was now.
It has been 2 weeks.
You didn't put any other evocations in?
Was there a
Talking about it.
I vaguely remember talking about it as well, but I think I got distracted by other things. Is there an evocation that you want? I can put it in real quick.
It was the power one. 1 second, I gotta find what the name of it is.
That's right. It's because Cure Poison is a 3rd level spell.
Formidable weapon.
I'm a little mad with myself because I actively already have that on another character. I thought I had that on another person.
I had it before I traded away to be a warlock.
Did Kluman have? No. What about Shiray's?
It's adding me.
Huh, I guess no. Okay. Oh, you know what it was? I have a character that we were going to play with Whale and Veb, and I put it on him, but that was in a PDF. All right, which book is that in? Core Rulebook 3, I believe.
3, page 107.
That's the page on how to use evocations.
I don't know.
You lied. No more evocations for you.
Fucked up.
Yeah, that's what you get for lying.
And it's got you there.
Alrighty. Description. Save. Minor action. 1 character. 10-meter range.
Oh, hold on. That's a crazy useful spell that I can just cast at
3
the start of every day.
minutes.
What are you casting at the start of every day?
Barrier circle. It creates a 30-meter radius around me that lasts all day, and I can detect anytime anything larger than an animal or small animal enters or exits the area.
What the fuck?
I'm a small animal.
You're a smanimal.
I assume by like small animal it means like squirrels. Not very descriptive.
I'm going to go with yes because I don't recall creature sizes being a thing
They are not.
outside of like some races being short.
Yeah, there's not really a size mechanic in this system so much as once things get to a certain size, they get multiple sections.
Yeah.
Yep. My frog is on the upper limit of just having one body.
One body, one mind.
It's the one body problem.
If you could consider what's inside Jeremiah's head to be a mind, but it is certainly a field of static.
Hey, that's like some of my coworkers.
Listen, you look at those eyes and you tell me if there's a single thought. One.
Again, you're just describing some of my coworkers.
Or most orange cats.
Hey. Orange cats have thoughts. They're just not very useful. Don't grab it yet.
I already did. It's too late.
Dude, I was adding the inactive effects for you.
What are you talking about?
The things that you can pass on to other players, you know, like STDs.
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna beat you.
Come on.
I should have added another GM session to my recording list.
You said you were trying to find the 101 people.
I got 3 of them,
Man, you're on a roll.
but I've only had like 4 hours in the game.
That's less than a person an hour.
Well, you're less than a person. An hour.
That hurts.
Oh no, wait! I did get 4 people.
Oh, okay.
I got
Then you're
Yusuke, Francesca, the weird blonde crossbowman guy, and Malor. And I fucking hate Malor.
Does anybody know what we're talking about at this stage?
No,
Are you
I
still
just...
filling out that ability thing?
Yeah, the ability's there. You can take it now, Kip.
So I should delete the one I have and get another.
Yes, for the love of God. If you want some form of automation, delete it.
I need to figure out how to build automation for abilities in this tool.
A lot of it's already done.
Yeah, most of it's just drop it onto a hotbar, and then you can just click it off.
That depends if I added it or not.
Why do I have?
My racial offensive abilities are not existing in the system, so I have to figure out how to create them or convince our mighty GM to create them.
Well, you gotta do that.
Oh, did you get another level of Heriter I gotta create a thing for?
Not yet, but you didn't create one for the base starting ability.
Which one? Poisonous Blood or Monstrous... or the Petrifying Gaze?
Poisonous
that one.
blood.
Know what you're talking about? This blind gentleman is just a really good ally, okay?
Allegedly.
That's true, he hasn't done much.
If I cure poison on your
Currently-
poisonous blood, would that be a problem for you?
Currently, he shotguns 3 guys with magic and then runs in and starts punching people to death.
I feel like that would screw up his gut biome really badly.
I suplexed a few guys too.
Well, that's
I did
true,
more
you
than
did.
just punch a few people and shotgun some guys with magic.
Real Rule 63 Megamine vibes from Veb's character. Just
Is that the gender bent one?
giant spell to kill a bunch of things, and then no magic for the rest of the adventure.
Do I only have 20 health?
I only have 24.
Shinju has a
I
lot
only
of...
have 21.
So the tabbit begins serving tea and vegetables. In this case, he is serving steamed yams.
Yams.
Yeah, steamed
I thought you
yams.
said steamed hams. Delightfully devilish, Seymour. So, please, tell us about your brother.
Yes, Luke. I reckon he got lost on his way back from UC's. You know where UC's is, right?
Is there a roll we can make to recollect where this location is?
Roll your adventuring knowledge plus intelligence. Adventure level plus intelligence.
I have an
TN
adventure level.
7.
Oh, that adventure level.
I can't fail? Question mark? I also don't know how to roll it.
So on your character
Oh.
sheet,
Oh,
go
there
to
it is.
check, and yeah, there you go.
Wait. Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's right. Never mind, ignore me.
Also, I believe you can still technically fail a check outside of combat. This isn't 5e.
Oh, I thought you could only crit fail combat. Also, 5e absolutely has crit fail skills. It's a terrible system. Anyway.
No, 5e doesn't have crit fail skills. It's actually written into the rules that it doesn't.
Yeah,
Is that just a house rule every GM I've ever played with except for you uses?
apparently. Yes.
Apparently.
Why does no one intelligent run 5e?
Well, I mean, so
Because I
if
can
you're
only
rolling
run so many
critical,
systems.
If you nat one something at your level, you're probably gonna fail anyway, like 99% of the time, unless they're
Sure.
doing DCs strangely.
Yeah, no, I set a DC and then you roll, and then for the most part, unless you're Kip, people usually succeed like DC
Listen,
5s
I'm
and
not gonna
10s.
say no to more fumble XP, okay?
Yeah, I threw that fish god into that wall.
That was so good.
Oh, that was an aboleth, and that wasn't 5e. That was Pathfinder.
That counts.
No, it
You
doesn't.
still roll the same dice.
I guess. Okay, we all know.
Yes, it's fairly common knowledge. Hence the DC 10 or 7.
7.
So past Grand Zale in the Kororopoka forest, there's the magic principality of UCs.
I like principalities.
At least it's not the principality of Xeon.
That's why I don't like principalities.
Do we need to talk about
What?
your nightmares in Gundam?
Nope, keep going.
With all due respect, you don't seem particularly worried about your brother's disappearance. Is this something
Well-
that's happened before?
Yes and no. He has found himself stuck in the Brambles for a few days, escaping wolves. I've warned him on a number of times that he shouldn't be traversing outside of the road, but he's always telling me, but it saves so much time going through the Brambles. Well, how much time is it saving you now, Luke? How much?
Oof.
Anywho, he was visiting an old friend in UC's, actually a customer of ours who regularly purchases our root vegetables.
Can you tell us more about this customer?
Yeah. His name is Basil. He runs the... Donde the fuck did I write it down?
Did you?
I did.
Good job.
La Cuisine de Granzel.
Those are definitely words.
And that was probably supposed to sound more French than Spanish, but there you go.
Le Cuisine de Granzal. Is
There
it
you go.
Granzale or Grandale?
Granzel.
Okay, so La Cuisine de Granzal.
Yes, it's one of the only restaurants in the city that serves cuisine that he boasts is from Granzel.
Tell us a bit about Basil. What do they look like? How old are they? That kind of stuff. We're gonna need to confirm that he made contact with Basil safely before we start rummaging through every bramble patch between here and there.
So he's a shadow.
Oh,
He runs the restaurant. He's a shadow. He's middle-aged. He was a friend of my grandfather. Oh, sorry. I lost the redneck touch there, didn't I? Oh, he's an old file of my grandfather.
You still didn't get it back, my friend.
And we've been serving him quite some time.
So I take it Luke is usually the one to make the deliveries.
Yep. Going through the Brambles and the Kororpaka and back. He's been warned on a number of occasions not to do that.
You must not have very large shipments if he's able to move product through the Brambles.
Not a lot, no. He pulls out a nice bag. He says, "This is one of two," and he upends it onto the table in front of you. It seems to empty itself out for a good minute. It appears to be a magical bag.
Have you
So
said?
business is doing quite well.
It's
Also, sorry, Veb, go ahead.
Have you sent any letters to UZs? Maybe there was some trouble. Maybe the authorities there are aware of anything that might have happened. Have you confirmed that there's nothing happening there? And above board, what are the relations between UZs and Harvez?
Oh, I actually have.
Amicable? Keep in mind that kingdoms in this world don't fight amongst each other, like, much at all, because there's kind of a lot of laws that forbid that kind of stuff.
But I do have a handy chart for this. Their affinity is desired, but unilaterally dominant UC's is over Harvez. And Harvez is putting on a good face, but remain vigilant against UC's.
He's like, we have the Wizard's Tower, we have the power of this side of the continent. Harvez knows their place.
Exactly.
And Harvez is like, sure, keep the guns loaded.
Pretty much. As far as letters are concerned, I certainly put in word to Basil, and I asked him for any information. And I put in word to the constabulary over there. They ain't heard of no tabbits getting arrested.
You have a way to contact Basil through magic.
As akin to the arcane as my grandfather and I were, it's a bit far to contact him via magic, at least with my current skills.
How long has Luke been missing then? When did he leave for the delivery?
I'm going to need you to stop asking questions I don't have answers to.
I need you to stop making this sound more and more suspicious, DM.
Well, I usually give him a week before I start getting worried.
Okay.
But if you travel by road, it should take you 1, 2, 3, 4 days to get UCs. And then another 4 days to get back.
And how long does he usually spend in the city of UZs before he makes the return trip?
Well, he's a simple farm rabbit. He ain't like no stay in the city no longer than you need to.
Timing on this mission is problematic.
Do what?
So it took us a day and a half to get out here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're down to 12 days left on the mission. And then
Yep.
4 days there and back. That's 8 days. And So we have
Keep,
4
keep
days.
in mind that
4 days worth of trial.
when we find Luke, we can report ourselves to the Adventurers Guild in UCs.
Or
We don't have to
Granzel,
go
which
all the way
apparently
back
we're close to.
Harvest. Yeah.
Oh, I thought we had to report back to the mission.
No. We're just in the Dragon Branch. If we confirm with them that we've found Luke, like for example, we bring Luke in with us.
How do they know it's Luke?
Are you about to try and steal a tabbit from this farm and be like, found Luke?
No, this isn't a Keisha.
We have our reputation and honor as adventurers, and if we lie about this, like, we're just gonna have our guild rank stripped.
Well, I mean, yeah, but
This says you.
I'm not thinking about it from an us perspective. I'm thinking about like from a guild manager perspective. If I was a guild manager, I would want the original giver of the missing persons mission to confirm that this is the right missing person.
Sure, but
Is
it's
there-
also the quest giver that sets a time limit on the quest, not the
Yes,
not the
which
adventurers
is
guild.
why calculating out that it might make sense to ask him for an extension because the timing is tight.
Oh sure, by 2 weeks I assumed that we had to like respond to him in 2 weeks and agree to help out, and that we would
Oh, is-
discuss a timetable here.
Nope, the 2
I
weeks
thought that
is
was-
usually the time limit for the mission to be completed.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's a weird standard, but okay.
But those are things Shinju wouldn't concern herself with, but I think the party would be aware of as being an issue, since we're actually doing the travel and the timing and
I mean, it
smart
gives
about
us
it.
4 spare days. Well, 3 spare days to find the guy. 3.5, 2.5.
3 days to search, 4 days of travel.
Do you have any memorabilia of Luke? A photograph of the two of you together? Something that we could easily identify Luke with, like,
I got a lock
some
of his
sort
fur.
old locket. That's... I'm not going to ask why.
We got one for all the members of the family. And he points to a very long and many road framed thing with like small tufts of hair
So I take
and
it
names
you
above
don't
them.
have a photograph of you and your brother, then?
Ma'am, if we had photographs of everybody in our family, well, we'd have to open a museum.
Do you have any distinguishing features that you can tell us?
He's quick-tempered and curious. He's
I meant like physical.
white with a brown patch over his left eye.
Okay, that's something.
What kind of equipment was he wearing? Just in case we're unfortunately too late. And maybe we can't identify the brown patch.
He had a tall cap, pointed, almost like a witch's cap, but thin, smaller brim. He was wearing brown and blue farm clothes.
He was also carrying the second half of that magical bag set.
Right,
That would be the easiest to use to identify him.
right. He had a magic bag. Not many of these. Not many people have something like this. I mean, heck, our family only has these two.
That sounds like a good reason to take it and it not be on the whatever we find.
Well, Wolves wouldn't take it.
Yeah, Hannah would have a problem with stealing from the corpse of the person we were supposed to save.
We're not stealing. We're
It
acquiring.
is definitionally theft. He has a next of kin.
Apparently, he's got like 1 million next to kin. When does it end?
That makes it even less
Exactly.
important, or more important, not to steal it. Like when you've got a ton of next of kin, somebody's there to claim it.
Yeah, the fact
So
that
we're-
more people have a legal claim to the property does not make it more justified to steal it.
So we're looking for a rabbit with a magic bag and a dunce cap. Got it.
I was gonna say dunce cap, I just didn't want to say it.
You guys are mean.
I'm
You said
imagining, like a
Tall
gnome.
coat helmet.
I didn't say helmet, I said hat with a thin brim.
Okay, whatever. That still counts.
Yeah, I'm imagining like a gnome cap more than a dunce cap.
That might as well just be a dunce cap. If it's on
Yeah,
no.
they look kind of similar.
I say the only difference between a wizard's hat and a dunce cap is a brim.
There's a
That's how many
brim.
fireballs you can throw.
There's a thin
That's
brim,
small.
but there's a brim.
He's wearing a traffic cone on his head.
Yeah, the thickness of the brim, now that I'm thinking about it, actually kind of directly correlates with intelligence. You know, wizards have big brim because they're smart. Dunce cap has no brim because you're terminally dumb. So,
It's true.
big brim, I'm worried about this rabbit.
Hey, it checks out. Big Hat Logan is the smartest character in the Souls series.
Now, as you get more intelligence, does the brim grow?
I think so.
See,
That's the only
Big
reason they
Hat
would.
Logan.
Why else would they correlate so well?
I like this theory.
We should probably get your friend. I mean, brother, person. I wasn't paying attention. I'm eating for 3.
Brother.
I don't know how you're 3 kobolds in a kobold suit, but okay.
No, it's just 2 of us don't eat, so I'm eating for 3.
That makes sense.
I'm also picturing
not
Kim Yosa as an obligate carnivore.
I'm gonna be so
For
sick
like-
of yams by the time we leave.
The 17th time I can eat for pleasure, and I do because it's socially acceptable. I just don't need to.
So she never buys rations, but she
Exactly.
totally
But if someone offers
splurges
her
on the
food-
fancy wine.
Oh no. I'm still affected by alcohol, absolutely not. I'm not immune to poison.
But wine. Also, splurging on the fancy wine doesn't mean you're drinking to excess. I mean, come on, you're not Lady Aqua.
True.
So, anywho, before you there are 2 paths. The road to Grand Zale, or the Briar Brambles.
We clearly split up.
We
That was-
ruined the balance of the game and split the party. Alright.
I have not planned for that.
Shot cleric.
Because I
There-
have a
there's balance to this
mechanic
game?
on my summoned frog. Do we want to leave Jeremiah the 37th behind so we can have a messenger, quote unquote?
That's how you end up with Jeremiah the 38th.
No, he's literally immune to basically everything from what I understand.
Not so much.
Are you thinking actual familiars? Prinny?
No, I'm thinking that they have heavy plot armor. It's like, oh yeah, if you have them with you and you get AoE'd, nothing happens. Okay. If you try to use them as a shield, they die. Don't use them as a shield.
Protect me, Cone.
Yeah, no, Daemons are like proper summons, like a summoner class in Pathfinder. They have full stat blocks and everything.
Oh, he's definitely dead.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like the bard pet.
No. They are proper combatants.
Ooh, my mistake.
He has a health bar,
He
social
has
security
mana,
number,
he has special abilities.
All right. So
hopes and dreams.
our vision isn't enough to see our choices. Is that intentional?
Kinda.
Well, we have the pathways. So anyway, no, that's a real question. Should we leave Jeremiah behind?
This
and-
place is pretty safe. I don't think we need to.
Well, no, I just mean like so we have a way to immediately contact the guy if we find his brother.
The guild will understand if we're late. When we're like, hey, we saved the guy. They should know
Okay.
travel time exists.
Didn't Jeremiah
Speaking of,
try to
each of
tell
these
us?
pips counts as 1 day's worth of travel.
Oh my god.
So-
But that also includes any kind of investigation or other stuff you'd like to do along the way.
Investigate.
Speaking of the guild and travel time, good question. So let's say we do find this guy, but we get back to his brother on like day 15,
Then
and his brother was a rude dude. Could his brother be like, sorry, you're late, I'm not paying out? Thanks, though.
Well, the question you have to ask yourself, Pretty, is how many tabbits do you think we can kill?
that is not the question you should be asking yourselves. And when have I
Okay,
done
so the
something like
Adventurers
that?
Guild is like a fundamental, quote-unquote, global organization that you don't screw over. They have connections to every royal family, every noble, every thieves guild.
Also,
I'm saying
you have to
Not
pay.
their adventurers. There are consequences.
I mean, it goes by the words of the contract. We had 2 weeks, it took us 15 days kind of thing. And people do dumb shit all the frickin' time.
Pretty, I'm just
Sure,
saying.
but didn't
we
we
failed the
also
quest, but we
just
get 2
discuss
magic
asking
bags.
him about an extension on the time before we left?
All right. So there are some answers in the book about this exact thing. Let me get to it.
I also think this is way too like minutia. Hey, DM, Hannah is going to ask our friendly Tabbit, who we didn't pick the name of. What's his name?
Bramble.
Some
Oh,
sort
his
of
name is Bramble. Okay.
wood.
The name of the farm is Senegal Farms.
Okay. So Bramble, Hannah will ask Bramble if we can have an extended deadline since it's going to take us a few days to even get to where his brother disappeared. Let's say 3 weeks from this moment, and we'll come back one way or another, or if you don't see us again, we're dead.
Guys, one
Wait.
It's not like you have to
second.
pay us if we don't come back.
Arg! I know there were answers in book 1. Where the fudge are they?
You're the DM. Just hand wave it. It's fine. It's just bureaucracy. It doesn't matter for the story.
I mean, it's...
No, that's not how he
Like
works.
I said, if this dude was a dick, I don't think this character is the kind that would go out of his way to screw us over like that. It's like a... I don't know the lore of this place as good as you do. So I'm just like, is that a thing? How does that work? Would the guild back us? Does it? Does it go, oh, well, yeah, clearly he screwed you over. We're going to pay out anyway. Or are they like, well, that was the contract. The contractor said no, so...
Again, there are actual rules in the book for how this works.
I mean, if it's
I
covered
just,
by
for
rule-
the life of me, cannot find them.
If this is like the kind of thing that's covered by an actual rule, then I'll look it up while we continue.
It's either in book 1 or book 2.
Yeah.
You are the omniscient god of this game, DM.
No, he's not. The book is. He's really no shimmer of the book.
No, like, there are legit, like, here's how you should do
See,
this sort of
I'm
thing.
And
not
for the
kidding.
sake of continuing the game right now,
Let's just...
Anna will ask him to give us an extension on it, and if that's not how it works in the rules, we can readdress it next mission. We are live streaming and
Yeah.
recording.
Fair enough, fair enough.
We
Just,
are moving on, people.
just...
I demand answers, though.
Then look them up, man. They're in the book, either 1 or 2.
I mean,
So-
the answer could be, yeah, you get an extra week, but...
I don't know if I can give you an extra week. That's between y'all and the guild. But after 2 weeks, he might as well be dead. I mean, just get to the closest city if you find him and let me know that way.
But that
You
doesn't
strangely
make
don't
sense.
seem like you'd be terribly upset at the idea that he might be dead.
I am. Dude, what do you want from me? I also have to run a family in the house.
This is also Dia not being a particularly versed actor. That's not his fault.
My brother! Sorry.
There we go.
Look, if
He's
it,
had a week to crash out about it. Like,
yeah, that too.
And he's also the...
If it works, that like I said originally, that we just go to the nearest city with an adventurer guild branch and be like, hey, we found them.
Yes, that is exactly how it is, and this is exactly what he told you to do.
That's what I thought initially. And then
Not
paranoid Prenny over here was like, but what if?
Well,
Oddly enough,
here's the
Paranoid
problem with
Prinny
that.
is not one of his many monikers that he's saved for
If we
himself.
bring him to a random town and be like, hey, this is the guy we were looking for. Okay, we're at this town. Good luck still getting back to your original town. That's the whole reason this
Well, no,
quest
part of the quest is
existed?
delivering the news to him.
And at that point, when you say, hey, we've completed the mission, there's less stress on how long it takes you to get back. That's the big thing that Prinny is apparently worried about.
So it's report to the nearest town and then bring him
Report
back.
to the nearest guild that we found him, because presumably we're going to be closer to there than him. Otherwise, we.
I need to
just
step
back.
away for a few minutes, guys.
Okay.
Okay, Val, be safe.
Can I buy a pet hog so I can
But
send
that, like-
messages?
also directly.
Hog?
goes
Why would you get a
against what we
pig?
did in
Hog.
Mission 1.
Do what, Prinny?
I said that also goes against what we did in Mission 1, where we had to report to the old guy and he gave us proof of completion.
To be fair, he was also the closest person to you in that mission. That mission didn't span literal cities.
Where
Allegedly.
did I put my sword lore books?
Are they there on the right? If not, they're probably there in the left. Oddly enough, one of my sword rule books is downstairs. It's also core rulebook 1.
So, do we want to head out to Granza, all the way to Granza first to see if he actually made contact? Because I feel like if he did
I mean,
get to the
you
city,
says.
That would make sense because then we can retrace our steps
Yeah,
going the other way.
we're coming from Granzale. Or sorry, we're going to Granzale and then to UC's. So, I am for going to the cities first and being like, hey, have you seen Luke? This is what he looks like. He was supposed to check in. Do that in Granzale, and then do that in UC's to make sure he actually got the delivery there. But I also understand there's an argument to be made for going through the Brambles first.
yeah,
Because if Luke is just running late, like, he hooked up with a girlfriend in Granzales, and...
Making more tabbits.
We not
I
say
was
that.
going
You
to
did.
say lost track of time, but sure. And he's just late letting his brother know, or whatever.
yeah.
That'll
So,
give him time to contact his brother if he's not out in the Brambles.
I think in the cases where he's safe and he's in a city, or he made contact with a city, but got delayed, he could have sent a letter, or sent a message somehow.
I don't think it's
versus-
likely.
In the Brambles, if we search the Brambles first, he's in active danger if he's in the Brambles. And so it would kind of suck to hit up the cities, be like, okay, he checked in, and then he went back, and then we go through the Brambles, be like, ooh, well, this
Yeah,
is a
no,
still
I
war
agree.
port.
We should do the Brambles first.
But he hangs out in the brambles all the time, though, so,
Which, sometimes unexpected things happen. When you're adventuring, but yeah. I think the worst case scenario, if we go through Brambles first is that we miss him because he decides to go through the cities and the normal route for whatever reason.
Which is fine. Our ultimate
Yeah.
goal is making sure he gets home safe. Like that's totally fine.
Yeah, that's a small cost versus if we hit up the cities, and the oopsie is that we were too late to save him from dying.
Oopsie.
Above board, I would feel like it's an oopsie. Shinju might feel a little bit more strongly about it. Be a big oopsie.
Yeah, Hannah wouldn't feel very good about it either. Alright, let's go through the brambles, I guess. Let's have Jeremiah munch on some of the spiky plants as we walk, because his blood is acidic and cursed and dissolves life. So he just eats the bramble. Big crunch.
Big crump.
No, Jeremiah is not crumping.
Is he crimping?
He doesn't have hair, so I'm gonna go with no.
Is he big pimping?
I don't know.
Right.
maybe.
If he's in town, he is.
What time of day is it? When did we set out?
Meteorology tech check.
Everything is going to take you a day, so you can assume that is the start of the morning when you start working on the brambles.
Okay.
Someone check the weather.
So yeah,
Right,
meteorology checks. We should do that to see if this is gonna get bad or not. We have the skills, may as well use them.
Go ahead.
Yep.
Roll me a meteorology.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I thought Kip
Yeah,
was the
nice.
meteorologist.
No, I got it too. I have the meteorology skill, not just from a scout package. I got it from Fortune Teller, funnily enough.
It is a nice, bright, sunny day. Everything seems to be going your way.
Cool.
We're bound to find him now.
Onward, into the brambles.
Or it's gonna be dark.
All right.
Into Jeremiah's field of snap.
Oh, that is slightly too high for you guys.
Guys, I think we're gonna run into a fight.
No.
Not pick up.
All right, let's see here. Level 3. 3.
I made sure not to be anything higher than
2. 3. 3. Okay, I can do 3.
Jeremiah
of
does
these.
not count for party level. Don't you dare.
Jeremiah's level 4, right?
No.
I heard he's level 18.
He's 5.
He's my level 3 summon, but he doesn't count against the party level. He's not the
Totally.
equivalent of a level 3 character.
Also, Jeremiah's with the tabbit.
No, we brought him.
Oh, I thought you were
He
leaving
said
him
it
with the
wasn't
tablet.
necessary to leave him behind.
Okay.
That's like counting the Cavalier's a horse towards the party level.
Is it dark in the brambles? That was.
It is nice and shady, but it is not dark.
Okay.
Sorry, I can't do the Pokemon theme.
I mean, I got what you were going for immediately.
Oh, no, that's standby music. There's the battle music.
Oh, it's in freaking. How did I put that?
Oops. Oh, no, wait, that's good. Alright. My pedantic friends. Set yourself up for failure and then roll initiative.
Oh yeah, I love failure.
Oh, and monster
Just need
knowledge
to know
is
the rules of the world.
still?
No, that's why I was asking the questions about how the world works.
I can't move. We're paused.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh no, this is the old Shinju. How could you do this to me?
Yeah, what the hell?
Okay, hold on.
Oh, everyone's gone now. We all died.
Rocks fall.
We could fix it during. Oh, actually, yeah, we're waiting on Veb to come back, so I guess now it's fine time.
Exactly.
Did you say rocks fall?
Yeah, rocks fall. Party dies.
I disregard.
Oh, that is still the old Shinju. Thought I changed that token out. Damn it, Prinny.
You did not.
If only we had another week of downtime.
Yeah.
Hold on, I can fix.
It's unfortunate that you had the encounter actually ready, but the timing is that Veb had AFK anyway, so we're still waiting to start the encounter.
Should I play the idle music instead of the battle music? Go to the JWorks. Go to Sword World. Go to Pogues. Oh. No, I didn't make a Shinju at all.
Bruh.
Ugh! Also, I forgot to update your... Oh my god. Your artist is going to be so pissed at me. Now, I did do that one. I did make that. Alright, reactive Fugitech. Log in. The Rise. Shinju. Choose a file. Oops, that was wrong. There we go. That's done. All right. Been recent. Where's the template? Is that it? Nope, that is the wrong template. I may not have a POG template. Grand. Oh, I do have a POG template. What? Alrighty. Fortunately, though, I don't think I have. the moon template, which is unfortunate. Do some quick. Edits here. Do an ad. And boom. Shinju Pog.
Woohoo!
Also, I'd like to give a shout out to the artist who made Shinju. Brenny, can you share their name, and I will upload their socials
That is
later.
deep within the chat logs.
Yeah, but you remember the guy's name at least.
No.
What?
He already.
Hiring people and then forgetting their names. For shame, sir. For
I
shame.
found him on VGen, so I just like clicked the thing. I was like, "Hey, I want art," and they're like, "Okay, cool. Give me money." It's like, "Sweet, let's go." Art appears,
For
and I
service.
never used their name.
Fair enough. One Suka. You can
One
find him
Suka.
on. Huh?
One sucker,
One Suka?
one sucker.
Yeah, fair
That
enough.
sounds like one sucker.
One Zuka.
Or it could be, leet speech for Izuka.
That's probably that.
Anywho, I will go ahead and share that information with the Twitch chat real quick, if they're interested or paying attention. Now I will update
I
my.
muted this the whole time. You should definitely put the artists we have in the description of the Twitch chat.
That's a good idea.
Can I have sight back?
No.
Click your token.
I don't know where it is.
Can I have a token?
I dropped your. Did I not drop your tokens? I did drop your tokens.
Mine's in there.
I don't have sight.
You don't need sight.
Hey, I'm back.
Config, vision. Yeah, you have vision.
Well, now we do.
Did you make
Before,
a
all I
different
saw was
Shinju
the
that I
plugin.
don't control?
No.
I don't see Shinju at all.
Yeah, he's still updating Shinju's pog.
Yeah, I have to update Shinju's pog before I can drop her.
Oh, you're still
You're screwed. You're screwed. Everybody understands and is fine with that.
Yeah.
You're dead.
No, not dead.
Oh yeah. So while you were working on Shinju's Pog, I went and found the guild rules and stuff like that, and a lot of that. You don't screw over the Adventurers Guild type stuff. It's just unwritten rules that most people abide by, but some people don't.
Yeah, it's a lore thing.
Yeah, which makes it very reasonable to think that okay, but what if they don't act in good faith, which is a thing that people do.
Hope, pray.
Murder.
No, don't do that. Please don't do that. Alright, Shinju, I'll add the moon later. If it
By the
becomes.
light of the moon.
I think she has enough moons on her now.
My god, what?
Still
Shinju.
confident Shinju. That's the old Shinju.
I see that. It didn't update your token.
She looks updated in my what I see now. That's odd.
Your character sheet definitely got updated.
Oh, there she is.
There we go.
And I have control.
All right, let's see which monsters we got this time. We have an embarrassed dancing thorn, a lonely dancing thorn, an optimistic dancing thorn, and a shy steam pod.
Do they all look melee? Actually, I guess we might as well wait for Bev to get back before we say what all the monsters do. Oh my god, Bev, where are you? What's happened?
We can go ahead and get some of the the fight prep work done, like the monster knowledge roll.
He's the only other person with monster knowledge.
I thought you had it.
I said other person.
No, yeah. I guarantee you that's enough to find both of them.
That's an initiative check.
I guarantee that's enough to beat both of them.
Oh, there we go.
You know all the things. So
I want the
the
social security number.
sure.
Remind me what we have to roll against our own weaknesses again?
If there is a magic caster in their party, you will roll a particular check, the checkiest of checks.
I know it's adventure level
Plus 10.
something.
I think it's adventure level plus intelligence.
Okay.
What the heck?
for the
That's
record?
what I'm trying to do.
My frog will not be joining us in combat unless it's a particularly dangerous combat, because I don't want him to get hurt, and also making him listen to me, it doesn't always go over well, and sometimes he'll just sit and do nothing anyway, so.
But
He's just gonna chill outside of combat unless we absolutely need him, and then I'm going to attempt to convince him to join combat, and we'll see how it goes. He might just take a big mouthful of dirt and not do it.
I mean, that sounds like a win to me. Okay, how do I?
Well, since I've got the time, I might as well get Jeremiah done.
I've already got him on there.
Alright. Ha!
I beat you
Exactly.
to it, Dia.
Oh, no, I meant his pog.
Oh, yeah, sure.
After Jeremiah.
He is pogging, it's true.
Bruh. After you make Jeremiah's pog, can I get a Shinju to have flips?
Have what?
You know when the pog flips? Like, I think,
You mean
what was it?
faces.
Yeah, faces.
Can roll, or I know Roll20 could do that, but I don't know if Foundry can.
I'm
Why
pretty
am I
Foundry
upside
can.
down?
I've seen Foundry do something similar with Lancer.
Like, it makes sense, I get it, but I've never looked into it, come to think of it.
Yeah, facing gets you other stuff. I think for Foundry they call it flips. token flippings, flip tokens and tiles.
When you're done with Shinju's flips, can you flip me back over?
You can rotate yourself.
Hold shift and scroll.
Oh.
Okay. What do I do on me? Where did I get field resistance from?
Maybe that's the priest ability you picked up?
No, the priest ability I picked up was cure poison, just in case. Field resistance is something else.
So do priests not just have permanent access to all their spells?
We do. I got some other stuff, but that was like the notable thing.
Gotcha.
Did I accidentally turn on field resistance on myself? At some point? Is that what happened?
I noticed my demonic arms
Yeah.
feature is on. Is that actually augmenting my damage though? It is not. Wait, is it? Oh no, it was. Okay. It is not off. I need to make myself a custom mana strike effect. I'm gonna do that now. While I have time. Passive effects. New. Effects. Add. Damage modifier. Effect value. Check. Fortitude. Add -2. Effect. Check. Willpower. Add -2. Submit changes. Name of the effect. Mana strike.
Mana bog.
Details. Effect description.
Whoa, we're fighting an extra Shinju?
With the weight of your magical might.
A lot of
I don't
shit.
even know if I can fight Shinju.
Oh, hello. There is now a fellow toggle on your character sheet.
Yeah, it's great. We don't have any fellows, though.
You remember that thing I asked you guys to do a while back?
No. I asked you on one of those weekends off. I said, hey, should we make fellows? And you literally
I'm
said,
here.
we don't need to make another fella. We don't need to make fellows until you're absent. And I'm like, how the hell does that make sense?
I said you need to make fellows before you're absent.
And I don't know how to do it.
I gave you the page in the book.
I can't read.
All right, Prinny, I will have to look at how to do the multifaceted characters. Until then, let's get ready to rumble!
What did I miss?
Oh,
You don't want to know the day I've had.
Something something doggy something something bad.
You know what? We're glad you're here now, Veb. You're a joy to have on this podcast, and you've been a good friend for many years. I called it a podcast. I meant live stream.
So you guys are going first. If I remember to add you guys to the thing. I know your role is
Oh.
actually.
Who did you guys piss off?
No
why are we
one. We
fighting,
walked into the Brambles, and the Brambles decided to take offense to that.
Pretty sure I rolled a 14, not a 12.
That seems reasonable.
The 14 or the 12?
A 14.
You're over 14.
Yeah, there's a 14 up there.
I didn't roll that last one.
Oh,
You
weird.
did that.
Yeah, that was me.
Maybe he needed it to put it on an initiative tracker.
There's no initiative tracker.
Besides,
It's us versus them.
No, there is an initiative tracker. It's in the back end of Foundry. I don't know if Dia's actually using it.
I am. All right, let's begin combat. Is there anything else? Yes, you know their weaknesses. They are living plants. Although I guess all plants are technically living. These thorns are tall as humanoids.
They're sentient plants.
They are characterized by rustling and shaking, even when there is no wind. Which is why you were able to spot them before they spotted you.
So you don't know. They could be undead plants. That could be a thing.
That is actually a thing. There are treants that you can get that are undead typed. Anyway, if the thorns are defeated and driven away, blah, 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 blah. Something dancing thorns. They got flowers, they're pretty, they got a bunch of brambly thorns. And then the last one is a steam pod. Not to be confused with the Tide Pod. Either way, you probably don't want to eat it. But they're about 3 meters tall, and
I will have you know that Jeremiah is immune to poison and disease, so he can and will snack on the Tide Pod.
all right. The steam pod is allergic to lightning, and the dancing thorns are allergic to fire.
What's Flowing Fortunes?
That is Shinju's tactician ability. It gives you +1 evasion for 1 attack per round.
And you guys have my speed buff as well.
That didn't work. How do I just give this to you? I don't remember.
You target me with a double right click, and then you do the effect thing.
With my tactician speed
Oh,
buff,
yeah.
I believe the
Yeah.
frog is the strongest in the party.
You can have
And then-
all of
Or I
them.
mean fastest, not strongest.
We're using the B wig, the B ones,
B
right?
right now, yeah.
So destroy all the others, and you're good to go.
We are rich.
You know, you'd probably be rich if you'd taken the snake mission.
Unfortunately, we're good people.
What?
Shinju would like to take the first turn before people start moving.
Absolutely.
Not
Oh, yeah,
allowed.
blast 'em.
She is going to crit her casting.
Nice.
Which I don't think does anything.
Nope, just automatically
does not.
succeeds.
Oh,
If it's a defensive skill, you just need to not crit fail.
where's my... I thought it gave me a way to force these on people. I need to give everyone their +1 defense.
Hold on a second. Oh, it's because there's not an effect on it. Hold on.
Wow.
I'm glad that wasn't my actual cast. Let me go ahead and spin my MP.
What's the
Yeah,
duration?
field protection.
3 minutes.
More than the time,
180,
so I'll give you that minutes.
18. And it's just a general DR -1.
TR +1.
I might have to update this, but There we go. Now you can tag it on somebody.
And it's on. You set that for both physical and magical, right?
It's just DR1.
DR applies to both.
Okay.
Yeah, the damage reduce should apply to both.
Yeah. If it doesn't, we can readdress it.
1, 2.
Buckle your shoe.
All right, and then Shinju moves forward as far as she can after casting.
Okie dokie. Who's next? You wanna get that shy tag there, Kip?
No.
You want to do an opening salvo of that? That?
The measurements on the grid seem wrong.
No.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Starting 10 meters away, up to 14, 15 meters away. Yeah.
I mean, if you scroll down to the bottom, I got a 0 to 10 on the 10 to 20. Keep in mind, you do have to like plop your AoE in the middle of the thing to get it actively right.
Yeah, because this uses middle of squares, not corner or edges like Pathfinder does.
So assuming like 3 meters.
5? Oh wait, no. Sorry, I thought you were talking about limited movement.
Which I'm assuming you're talking about some sort of blasty spell.
No, I just had the wrong tool selected.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
I'm still not used to Foundry. I apologize about that, guys. Let's see here.
It's coloring her.
Pound of flesh.
What?
What?
Don't worry about it.
Shinju, you're immune to poison, correct?
Yes.
So I don't have to worry about you.
And potions.
We can put potions on Shinju. It just doesn't do anything.
That's kind of the definition of being immune to something.
No, I mean, we can slather her with potion.
You can
just
slather her
won't do
with poison too. It just won't do anything.
Exactly.
Wait. Lather herself up in poison and then like go and bear hug enemies.
I'm seeing a
only
new
for contact
skill.
potions.
Yeah, most poisons are contact in this system.
Okay, wait a second.
That just makes it work really good.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna spend 6. I'm gonna spend 6 MP and cast Vitality on everybody in the party but Shinju and myself, using my targeting meta magic, which gives a +2 to fortitude checks to resist poison. It's actually +2 to fortitude checks for everything for 3 minutes.
Okay, cool.
I have no idea how to target multiple characters to do this, though.
So you just keep right-clicking things and targeting them?
Hold shift while double right clicking.
Or just have the bullseye
That doesn't
click
work for me.
and drag.
Holding shift and
I can't double right click. It just opens up character sheets or token sheets.
Well, yeah.
what about? Wait,
There you go.
try left click then.
Oh, wait, that's Jeremiah.
Does yours work different than my right click?
GM clicks definitely work different than player clicks.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They do.
All right.
I only needed to double cast that. I forgot Jeremiah's immune to poison too.
Jeremiah's not on the battlefield right now, but yeah.
Well,
He technically is on
token's
the
on-
battlefield.
and I didn't realize that he wasn't actually here.
Oh, he's
yeah, no,
here.
But yeah, gotcha.
It's here in spirit.
And physical form. I mean, Jeremiah still
He's
follows you
just
around.
sitting-
He's just
He
not
is
being
an
commanded.
Intelligent being. He can do whatever the fuck.
Nice, I got a new
He's
skill.
contracted.
I got a new temporary effect called New Active Effect.
Oh yeah, I love new active effect. It's such a good effect.
It
It's
comes with
new and
it comes
it's
with
active.
New Active Effect smell. Like it just rolled off the lot.
Anyway, yeah, Jeremiah's just gonna be in the back munching dirt, not being a target.
Ah, yes, frogs.
And I'm moving up.
Which spell was that?
New
Like,
Which
Active
spell was what?
Oh.
Vitality.
Hmm.
I already dropped the effect on them.
It just doesn't have the right name, but it has the right effect.
Listen, Jeremiah's not a normal frog. He is a frog-like being given corporeal form that normally exists in the chaos.
We were
the
talking
chaotic
about
element.
Jeremiah, man.
No, someone said frogs like he's eating dirt like frogs do.
Frogs don't eat dirt.
Yeah, I know. That's my point. He eats dirt because it's food. And that's
Shinju
it.
came from dirt.
Anywho,
Shinju doesn't eat dirt, though.
who's up? What are we? What's going
I'm
on?
gonna
I guess
shoot
I
it
can go
lonely.
now, if no one else wants to do anything.
Go for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
Time for that guy to die.
Don't say Hammer Time. We'll get sued by MC Hammer.
this seed pod is about to meet the hammer of justice.
Is MC Hammer still alive?
So,
No, I gotta know.
Well, while you look that up, Hannah, go ahead and attack.
Yeah, he's still alive.
16 to hit. Let's see if my new effects worked properly. They did! 21 damage.
He's fine.
So let me apply physical damage. Oh, you did it for me. Cool.
Hannah, you are now shy.
Oh, that poor thing. Alright, this is the first time Hannah has hurt another creature and doesn't feel particularly bad about it, because they were literally about to attack us for nothing.
I thought you were gonna say Hannah's the reverse vegan.
No.
That's just a carnivore.
Alright, that's my turn.
All right, Kip, you were the last one.
I'm gonna shoot Lonely Dancing Thorn.
You hit.
Shooting for 11.
Oh, it's nice. I don't have to. The GM doesn't have to target the fucking plants anymore. I can just have them selected.
Well, that is nice.
By the way, we're on the 1.0 version of Sword World now.
Ah, it's complete.
1.0. Good job to them.
Technically the 1.1, but still. And that is
Oh.
why your character sheets look different.
You named us the Pedantic Party. On a turn.
I challenge you to tell me I'm wrong. Hannah,
Hi.
you're being attacked by a mad plant.
Okay.
A mad plant that has surprising agility.
Well, they can move up to 10.
I'm just saying, it's a plant. Generally, plants aren't known for their movement
Ooh,
speed.
that's a fail on my end.
Ugh, I do still have to target players? What bullshit is this? Alright, Dancing Thorn number 2 is going to try and move past you. To
I am
Kimyosa.
currently outnumbered 2-1, so it can't.
No, you are not.
No, because Shai's dead. You just didn't.
But you are not in a position where you are not.
Shinju would like to stop it, like, up there. At her max tactical move range.
It,
Hold it.
would outnumber me 2-1, so it can still pass.
Wait,
without-
does Hannah's tactical move buff also affect my block range since it affects my tactical move range?
Yes, your limited move goes up by 2.
But
and
you
your
already
block range-
moved some of your tactical move. Does that mean...
No, that's regardless of my
Okay.
yeah, it's not effect. So I would block it on the line with Hannah.
Okay.
They're line dancing.
Well, then it changes targets.
Oh no, dodge it.
You.
Okay.
The one who actively stopped it.
Shinju.
Oh,
By the way, I haven't mentioned it. I love Shinju's art. She looks.
And with Painful Strike, that adds an additional 3 points.
Shinju's dead.
17. That's wow.
I say this as respectfully as possible, Shinju. You are gorgeous.
What?
No.
That's not me.
That's not you. What the fuck?
Oh, Hannah, don't forget to click off your
It's because you
+1
clicked
evasion.
Hannah.
Yeah, I see that. That's odd. Alright. 15, so you should be at 18.
Yeah, I got it.
Gotcha.
Not field protection. Keep that one.
What the flip?
Oh, it's flowing fortunes. Okay.
Yeah.
That's an interesting bug.
Why do you stop hurting me?
Hit the right target.
I was hitting the right target. I don't know what happened.
Here. Try again. Have me completely deselected. Make sure I'm not selected. I'm still the one selected.
You're not selected on mine.
It's because the optimistic dancing thorn hit Hannah, so you have to swing again at Shinju.
Oh, the target.
Oh
is
yeah,
wrong.
you targeted me.
That's always.
Oh
gonna hit
my
Hannah.
god. Alright. Target.
That would be why.
That
I mean, you
can't
can
be
just keep
why.
stabbing her and healing her in some
That
sort
also
of.
lets us do the multi-targeting easier.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
No, it's the damage roll. You see the damage roll? How
No,
just
no,
above
no.
the dice
He
says,
had to retarget you with the attack roll though, which you.
Okay.
Which he still didn't do. Yeah, there you go.
So let's get this back up to 17.
And then do it.
"There you
Yay.
go."
All that nice, not damage.
Proud of you.
All right. Okay, now that we figured out what was going on. Yes.
Hey, you don't have enough people to do that.
What do you mean I don't have enough people to do that? He wasn't in combat to begin with. He can walk past you guys.
But the Downy Brook in the middle is going to pull him
I'll
into combat.
block him
You can't.
because I can.
You are 2-on-2.
Yeah, but 3-on-2 isn't outnumbered 2-1, which means he get
Yeah.
caught up in the skirmish.
Yeah,
He's
that's
not
the
going
two-one
into your
advantage
skirmish, though. He's walking past your skirmish.
Yeah, that
you
unless
can't.
we're using full tactical map instead of the columns, he has to stop at our skirmish.
No, he
Yeah,
doesn't.
it's
No, he does not.
We're line
Yes.
dancing. He has to.
Unless there's a advantage or he uses his ability to move past it, I'm pretty sure he has to stop at our skirmish.
You're thinking full tactical map movement, which I prefer to this weird column stuff anyway. But
Power column.
These columns are
Hmm.
infinite in height,
Huh, I guess
essentially.
you can't.
Yeah.
But he was not part of this.
Hey, whenever you're
skirmish.
ready to move to full tactical map, let's go.
The problem is I have to make those full tactical maps. Although, I guess technically for these I could just leave them as is.
Yeah, you could just use these. We would just have to move, like, actually on diagonals and stuff.
Fair enough. Alright, Shinju, you're being attacked.
No.
Woohoo!
Afford it.
No, you're not.
That's embarrassing.
My,
I still get to roll my check because I might fumble too. I was not so lucky.
Alright, GM gets 50 experience, and they missed.
Oh, yeah.
Top of the round. Go, Hannah.
Well, I mean, it's whoever wants to go, but yeah, we'll go first. Why not?
This is also true. I don't want to get sued by Nintendo.
I'm not playing anything they have the rights to. I'm just making mouth noises. 17.
That mouth noise was definitely something they had the rights to.
You can't prove it.
17 to hit.
On which one? I'm guessing the one that was already damaged.
No, the Dancing Thorn 2. The one...
Yeah, the lonely one.
Oh, okay, well, that one's already damaged, then check.
No.
16 damage.
Hannah just got the description lonely. Man, your kill count's already up to 15.
She hits really hard.
Did I delete? Oh, my bad.
I don't have anything else to do on this turn. I did my swing, so someone else can go. Another kill for Hannah. Hammer Witch.
Shinju's gonna cure Hannah because she's worried that Hannah might be in one-shot range.
I am not.
Finishing you off range.
I still have 18 health.
Yeah, that thing swung for 17 off me off of a 3 and 5.
Yeah, but that's with its
Painful
special
damage.
ability added.
Does that just happen when the dice roll is high?
When the damage dice roll is high, yeah.
A
it gets
10 or
its
better.
added. So it's maximum damage.
No. The die roll is a 10 or better.
No, I know, but it dealing maximum damage still wouldn't bring me below 2.
One sec, wife is calling. What?
You can still heal me if you want. I'm not going to say no. I'm just telling you.
Yes,
I'm not
they were
one
outside
shot
the whole
range
time.
unless they-
I roll spell resistance to refuse to heal.
Well, I can't hear anything on my headset, so...
That's what I'm saying. Like, why did you heal all the
Oh yeah, I must have just clicked the wrong dice roll. I thought it was
They
a
were
3 and a 5
fine the whole
to
time.
hit me.
I didn't hear
No,
Or
you're
when it dealt damage.
Are you sure?
it did when he re-rolled the damage.
Saber, you are not staying in here. Come on. Saber, come on.
I don't know.
Saber.
Mama, can you help me get up here? I want to walk in here.
Man, I hope I grow and get 3 strength so I can use the string bow. Then I can be the bard of my dreams.
click it off again later. Sucks.
All right. What happened? Who did what?
If you're gonna use it every turn,
I
guess
swung at the optimistic thorn.
That seems very
What's that?
optimistic.
I'll say if you only get swung at once a round, you don't have to really click it off. So I think that's your only ability, right?
Take 8 damage.
I refuse.
It's after one attack, it goes away. So that's why the person who I put it on has to click it off every time they get attacked.
Yep, yep.
Alrighty.
Everyone else, I just re-up.
Who's next?
I am casting an energy bolt at the. Is the steam pod still alive?
No.
No.
Only
Can you move the dead
embarrassed
ones like really out of the way, please?
and optimistic are alive.
Yeah, what happened with marking the dead ones with the big red X? Why isn't it doing that anymore?
Like not in the they're in the back line now, but like fucking out there.
I mean, we still need them on the map, so we remember to loot them.
Yeah, I mean like up here, perhaps in the sky.
That's
Yeah, 'cause
not
that's
sky,
what
that's
I'm
water.
That's Sky.
There's not enough sky for everybody.
Yeah, there we go. That way we don't like keep trying
Okay.
to attack things that are dead.
I guess I'm moving in adjacent to the skirmish. Impiling onto this optimistic thorn creature then.
So you're not casting.
It was a bit
Nope.
too optimistic.
Yeah, he probably should have stayed in his lane. Or was it?
Curses.
I'm gonna optimistically shoot at him.
But I get a second attack
Oh,
Yes, you
as
do.
grappler. And somehow roll worse.
But not worse than
That was
him.
it, though.
It takes 8 physical damage.
That's a lot of physical.
is he alive?
Yes, he is. Are you going to target him as well, there, Sir Kip?
Yeah, we're piling on.
I refuse.
No, we're not.
Their turn. Oh, Hannah.
Yes.
Let me
Exactly.
target you to make sure we're targeting the right person.
It's a good roll.
Not as good.
Not good enough to get the extra damage, unfortunately. But
Hell yeah. That's what I like to see.
still
baby.
9 damage.
Yeah, but 9 is not my full health bar.
Kim Yosa.
Half.
Never mind. But roll your evasion just in case.
That's 2 fumbles from the optimistic.
That's
Made
a
it.
very good fumble.
I rolled 1 above a fumble.
You rolled a
The
kip,
fumble
is what
would've
we
been
call
better.
that.
You rolled a Kip.
And hey, nothing else is attacking me, so I don't even need to get rid of the effect.
Yay!
Pedantic. Your turn.
Shinju is ready to go. So, I'll do stuff.
Yeah, go for it.
She's gonna multi-target. Do. Roll a check. Doesn't auto-fail. Roll a power. Once for multiple targets. And HPR. Bink. Oh, that's nice. That works real smooth now. And then she re-ups the +1 evasion for everyone. Shinju step.
So what I'm hearing is the one time I actually upgrade everything, nobody's upset with me. I'll take it.
Well, the last time you did it, it like broke everything.
Yeah.
This is fair.
I can't speak for any last times, but it's working really good now, and it all is super useful.
I remember the last time you did it, I also couldn't log in for 5 minutes every time I tried to join a session.
I think that one was unrelated though.
It just happened to coincide, I think.
Yeah.
I'll
I'm
shoot
gonna
him.
blame Primmy.
Oh,
Oh,
Only that correlated to damage.
7.
good chance of being a fatal blow still.
It was not.
God! Freaking crossbow!
I'll clean up whatever's left. So go ahead, Kinyosa.
Okay, I guess I'm still swinging my first swing at the optimistic one here. Six full damage. Good grief.
That should be enough.
Yes, he is dead now. Kim, you have
No,
And then
earned
my
the...
Haggar-
second swing goes for the embarrassed one.
Now Haggar swing and hit the embarrassed one.
That's a better
Good,
roll.
good roll.
Okay.
And it takes 8 physical damage.
He is not happy. Nor is she.
Could be embarrassed.
It does feel a little embarrassed. Anybody else have a turn?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, the hammer.
Hannah for the finisher.
When all the enemies are nails compared to her.
Accuracy check 12.
Will he get another turn? Will he survive? No. The answer is no.
The answer is definitely no. Not to embarrass you there. Oh, you already had Lonely.
Now you're super lonely.
I punched the poor plant in the face and it stumbles backwards, only to get smashed into goo by a mallet. Assuming the plant has a face.
It is a flower.
Close enough.
Face-like objects.
So I'm assuming you're going to take the time to find all the loot.
Well,
Yup.
considering each tile takes us a day, we may as well.
Yup. Green A's? Ooh.
But that's on a 9+. That said, you have 3 chances.
Plus on the loot rolls now, that's right.
No, we
Oh.
have 4 chances.
No,
If
you
you
have...
have a +1, go for it.
Well, I guess
Plus
technically
ones.
4
We have all the
chances.
time.
I have a plus nothing to loot roll, so y'all have at it.
Does anybody
Just
want to...
Hannah with +1.
Does our scout want to do a an 8-up search?
For
Well,
what?
8 up on the search. TN8.
Yeah, roll an 8 or higher search check.
That would be kept.
Was that observation?
Yeah, it's
Search.
part of your observation package.
Oh yeah, observation package.
I'm not good at observation because I'm not smart. If I did it.
Luckily, you have a few levels in Scoot. So, Kip, you start finding these odd tracks. Jesus, Hannah.
Pretty good.
All right, so Kip, you find these black tarry tracks around the brambles. They seem to be leading into the forest.
Oh, you know what? While we're doing this stuff, might as well, so it doesn't use actions later.
Wait a minute. Where is that extra +1 coming from? Because I don't have an effect giving me +1.
I thought you said you had +1 to looting.
I do, but I don't have an effect on me that's giving me a +1 to looting, so I don't know where that +1's coming from.
Do you have a feature that gives you +1 to looting?
Go to your description tab and look at your your loot mod.
Yeah, your loot mod says +1.
Oh, that's where I added it. Okay, thank you.
That's where it lives.
Do you have +1 to loot?
All right, so it looks like you guys got 3 crimson petals. Add a steam
No,
distillation.
No, just 2.
That first 12 was Kip's observation.
It was 13, 12, 6, and 10.
Okay, so 2 thingies and a steam distillation.
Where is our loot journal? It looks like it didn't copy over.
It should have.
Is it not in the party description? In the description of the party, quote unquote?
Yeah, I think it's in the party description.
Maybe?
Yeah, because it just says 7 sword shards in the party description.
I'm assuming you sold all the loot.
We
Yeah.
did.
So the sword shard.
Okay, yeah, it's in the loot. The 7 short shards we kept.
What about the abyss shard?
I have that in my inventory.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
All right. Well, I'm not gonna touch anything because the last time I did that, I did dumb.
Can we give Kip the crimson petals in case we need to request bigger armor?
yeah, sure. And I'll put this steam distillation party sheet.
Kip, if you would please take the
How many did we
crimson
get?
petals. Say what?
How many did we get?
2.
If you'd like, you can roll alchemy checks to change them into cards.
Is that what you have to do?
Yes.
Is that how? Oh, I thought you just used them.
No. If you change them into cards, they will be worth quite a bit less, though, than...
It's fine, we want them as cards.
Very well.
Well, like, so that puts us into a situation where it's like, does it make more sense to keep them as these things and then sell them to buy green A cards?
No. Because keep in mind, we're dividing that 120 gold 3 ways, which is not, or 4 ways. And an A rank card is 50 gold, not 30.
Well, we wouldn't split it then. We just put it towards cards then.
Yeah, which
Well, I say it's 50. I don't actually know off the top of my head for sure how much alchemy stuff costs.
try to turn one of them into a card just in case. Then when we have, that extra +2 defense we can throw out, and then we'll sell the other one for cards.
If the math works that way, the economy in this game is screwy, but I've seen worse.
It's mostly so if you're like out for weeks on end and can't get back to a town to buy new cards, or if you're in the middle of a sword labyrinth and you can't get to town to buy new cards, you can change gear that you have in the dungeon with
Yeah, I
you
think
into cards.
Some of the idea between things being more valuable raw too is that the guild handles the distribution because we sell everything to the guild, and so they have an economy of scale working for them. Which, maybe they have a process that turns it into more things because they can be like really thorough about it.
They have a
Versus
bunch of
some dude in the field making a card.
They have a bunch of pals that are just making cards 24/7.
Oh, okay. A rank cards are 200 gold.
You lied to us.
Ha! Who, me?
Well, no,
or...
it still don't sell for less because it would only sell for 100 gold. But
Yeah,
so
it
that's
makes-
the trade-off.
Okay, in that case, it makes 100% sense. Just make them into cards, straight up. They're better as cards.
In the instance right now where you've got a active evocation that utilizes that particular color, yes. But keep in mind, this isn't Final Fantasy. You can't continually farm them like that.
I mean, if we get the loot, we can turn them into cards and just keep them.
Fair enough.
Like, we can't go out and farm encounters. The system doesn't let us do that. But anything we get, we can use as we like.
Alrighty. There is only really two paths. You can go backwards or forwards.
How does making them into cards work?
I'm trying to figure that out right now.
I mean, Dia said that's the process. So Dia, like, you looked it up, right? You know off the top of your head?
It's far more practical for them to purchase from the local Institute of Magic Technology. Material cards come in 5 different colors. Yada yada. Accrued material cards. In general, alchemists will have a good idea of the number of types of cards they will need, in particular for adventures. So purchasing from the Institute is a practical idea depending upon their mastery of alchemist class. It is not uncommon for an alchemist to have 10 or more cards of a particular color or rank. An alchemical card can hold, or an alchemical kit can hold up to 100 cards. Do you have an alchemy kit?
Yes.
However, it's still possible to run out of material cards in such emergencies. They can perform short rituals to extract essences, the various loot and treasures they find. The card's color is determined by the loot, while the rank is determined by selling the piece of loot. It takes 10 minutes of uninterrupted thing to make a card. The alchemist makes such a crude card themselves, performs the determination. Both acquisition and the card making can be performed in the same 10 minutes. Unfortunately, Kip was not doing the loot acquisition, so...
We're just against 10 minutes over that time. But we're on a day scale. Who cares? What's the roll?
They did not give me a roll. But you can...
It just says, like, they can do it, then. It sounds like.
Yeah. it
It's
just
probably
takes
in the
time.
same vein as Magic, where you just roll a 2d6 and pray you don't get double twos. So roll your alchemist level. Plus
Isn't
intelligence?
the trade-off that it takes 10 minutes so you can't do it in combat? That's what it sounded like to me, since it said nothing about rolling.
Yeah, but Magic is an automatic success too, but you still have to roll for it to make sure.
Yeah, but it can't be used in combat.
Yeah, but you do magic in combat when things are trying to stab you.
There were rules for this in the 2.0 rules, but I don't think it's been
They might
ported
have
over
just
yet.
gotten rid of them because
Yeah.
there's no need for it.
Yeah, if there was a roll for it, it would have referred you to the page where how to do the roll was. That's how it usually is in this book.
All right,
It doesn't say anything about doing that.
go for it.
Yeah, it's just a 10-minute process. Cool.
Depending on how many, so 20 minutes to make the cards.
Yeah.
So on top of the 40 minutes that you used, well, not on top of, you could have used the second 20 minutes after the cards were found, or the components were found. So 40 minutes total sounds about right after the fight.
How do you get bonuses to loot checks?
I bought an item that does it.
There are also abilities at certain levels for like the scout
Yeah,
class.
Scout has one at 5.
And yes, I believe they do stack.
I
So
think
you,
some of the jobs in the Braxia life also give loot rolls
They do.
bonuses in certain situations.
Like, as a... Oh, that's right! I'm a perfumer! These are plant creatures!
Do you have a +1 from
I
that too?
do!
Oh, did we get another something?
Yeah, we got the steam vine seeds. We got another green egg. So,
3 green A's.
hell yeah.
all right, but that was the last roll, so it'll actually take you 50 minutes.
That's fine. We're working on a day scale and we're gonna leave immediately, so...
Can
Yeah,
I
fair
do
enough.
that while we walk?
Again, you're
No, you
each
can do it
pit
while
is
we're
a
setting up
day,
the
so you can go through and.
Yeah.
Do you want to go
Yeah,
forward?
the
You want to
last
go
one.
back?
How did the
forward.
were we alerted to the tracks?
That depends. Kobold, did you alert them to the tar tracks?
I will alert them of the tar tracks, yes.
They're sticky tar tracks,
We should
leading
investigate
towards
the
a
tar track.
leading towards the forest.
We should.
It's on the one road we're on.
Technically not a road.
It's a path.
I think it's a game track. Habits are a game, right? Small game.
Tabbits don't leave tar.
I don't know. Maybe they stepped in something tarry.
They're definitely not tabbit shaped. More circular?
Would monster knowledge tell me what this is?
Quite possibly.
Is this the next day or is this the same day?
This. Oh well, the encounter I'm setting up will be the next day.
Yeah, but we're investigating same day.
Very nice. So, they remind you of golem tracks. Like a dirt or a mud golem leaving behind bits and pieces of itself in small bits and tracks.
Seems like evidence of a mud golem, but I can't imagine why one would be loose here.
Or made of tar.
Or made of tar, yes. Although I suppose that seems theoretically possible.
Magitech is quite far outside of my area of expertise, so I could not tell you.
Our golem's magic.
Most of them are, yeah.
Yep.
Strange. Okay.
I mean, you're considered Magitech, and you're just a living rock person.
No, he's not.
I am not Magitech.
I thought you were from the age of Magitech. That's when your race was created.
No, I just kind of like literally grew out of some rocks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like magic got too concentrated in some stones, and then the stones were like, man, we're so magical, we should have a soul or something. And then they did.
We're so magical, we should have a daughter.
Hold on, I gotta math something. 3,
You know what? I'm not
7.
sure if the rocks it came from would be my parents, because they're also kind of the rocks I'm made of. You know what I
You're
mean?
made of your combined parents, technically.
I don't think that's...
10?
I don't know.
Okay, this is under your level.
I think fluorites have parents. Even if you consider the rocks that they're born. You know what? The cave that I came from might be considered my mother.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. And then the ambient magical field would be dad. Yeah. That's how that works, probably.
It's however your character wants to view it.
I
Seems like a
don't think
personal
that's-
choice more than anything.
There definitely is a proper answer to it. It's just Shinju doesn't know it.
Alrighty. Let's go ahead and do our field sobriety tests.
Okay, so this is next day, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you should have
Okay.
healed
Camp
at least your
camp for the night.
half, but probably your full.
full mana.
and 20% health.
How much do you recover mana?
Half for every 3 hours of continuous rest, and we had full rest, so you should be at full mana.
Is there a rest button on the sheet?
There is not. Wait,
Yeah, I didn't see one, so I just filled it up.
Okay.
there is not. Wait. There's not. Wait.
A rest button would be nice.
No, there's not one. There's a resource button now. Anywho, this should be at least one level under you guys, so you should have fun with it.
Which means it's probably at my level because I'm still level 2.
These wolves have no wool.
What? No. That's because the original one I was using was from somewhere else.
Everyone still has their evasion on, it looks like, and does everyone still have their freaking field protection on?
Are you putting it back on?
Yeah, I'm casting field protection again, like before we start spreading out. After we figure out initiative. Get that already?
I would like to note, like I mentioned before, that I am spending 5 of my mana at the beginning of every day to cast Barrier Circle. Which means, in a 30-meter radius around me, I automatically detect anything that's larger than a small animal entering and exiting.
Well, you see these not small animals entering your danger zone.
Yeah, I feel like they weren't trying to hide.
I mentioned it before, so.
Yeah.
No
My
vision on this
pets. You don't need vision.
You're,
You're blind.
Don't forget to spend your mana.
Did that fix it?
Oh, did it not
If we need
automatically do it? Whoops.
No, you have to hit the MP button.
I thought. Oh, it didn't even give me an MP button. The hell?
Did you hit the check button? Or did you... So if you click the picture,
That's fine. I can just. I did click the picture. I thought.
and did it give you 2 buttons? Like,
It's not a
right,
big deal.
yeah, that's weird.
Oh,
Yeah.
Barrier Circle's only 3 men, not 5.
Fancy.
Even better. Yeah,
Whoa.
it specifically, it's flavored that it's awakening my senses as if I were a daemon. So I do, it's not just detection, I also know what enters and exits the radius.
2 fluffy boys and a really blue fluffy boy. Or, well,
Stop
4
making
fluffy
our
boys.
enemies cute, you son of a bitch.
If they weren't cute, they wouldn't be fun to kill. I mean, that's my opinion, not Shinju's. I just wanted that clear.
Peak therapy.
What do you think this is?
Yeah.
This is what we call percussive therapy.
Can I say, oh, heck, at the Bolg?
Do you say it in Barbarous? Or Yoma?
No, I say it above board.
Then definitely not. They don't. He doesn't speak Celestial.
Are we going? We good?
We something.
Are we in the combat tracker? Ready to go?
Actually no. Hold on.
Yep, roll the 15 for initiative. We need to do monster knowledge.
I thought we already had Highlander knowledge.
You
Yeah,
do,
yeah.
but the other ones you don't.
Yeah.
Oh, right. The wolf knowledge.
Get that wolfy knowledge.
What do we know about wolves?
They're wolves, and they're
They have
wolfy.
4 legs.
They have 4 legs and a tail. Sometimes.
They're Wolfie VGC. They're very good at Pokemon.
Either that or they are Pokemon. Did you roll your initiative, Kip?
Yeah, he got a 15.
Okay.
So, do we go first? Sweet. All right. I would like to cast the thing and then move up my full speed. And then I'm going to be on the phone for a second, but I'll be listening.
Alrighty.
Neosir, do you want to do more spell stuff before we move in?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna throw
Should
a.
I armor you up with a good card or a bad card?
I guess I'm gonna throw an energy bolt here at the bulb.
And bad card for me if you're gonna spend it on me.
Oh, by the way, the wolves are weak to physical damage. Plus 2 points.
Oh, nice. Did you say by 6 points?
2. Dos.
This is why. Do.
Do. R. Orlean.
I need a resistance scroll from our bulb.
Hold on. I have to fix a couple of things. And I have to remember to fix these on the actual wolf sheets later. Okay. Senor Bulg resists.
I fumble the power check. You've got to be kidding me.
You shoot him for nothing.
The good news is this isn't 40k, so it's not like you do something horrific.
To yourself.
Or everybody around me.
All right.
It's usually to everyone around you.
So you ticked up your one fumble for the evening?
My one fumble so far.
This is
The
true.
Spirit.
Hannah, Kip, which one of you want to go next?
God, I hate it.
I'm not going to say they look like Akitas, but they look like really big Akitas.
Just be glad you can't hear the sound it's going to make when you hit with your hammer.
Hopefully it's not going to make any sound, because I'm just going to hit it in the skull and it's going to be over.
But the other
It'll
one's
make
gonna
a
be
nice
sad
crunch
because you're
twitch.
killing the pack leader.
You don't
Killing the
hear
mother.
twitches. Unless
said
you're on
crunch
my
and
Twitch.
squish.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You're killing the matron of the pack right now.
They all looked up
Yeah,
to this
that,
one.
that
Please
accuracy
watch
roll accurately reflects how I feel about the
it.
situation.
Ain't no way.
Fight evasion.
I warned you.
Alright, that's my turn.
Kip, you're the last one, man.
I'm gonna minor action
Noble?
cast Vorpal Weapon on myself.
Okay.
Wait. Got it. I don't like that it gives me all of them.
Which version was it?
B. I got it.
Well, you know you can hover over your effects and just like right click a bunch of them off, right?
Well, yeah, I just did that.
Oh, okay. Then why are you fussing?
Because it's just extra steps. Who's that?
Just spin my shit.
Who are you attacking?
The the pack leader. Fine.
Their turn.
This pack leader's really dodgy.
He's only got a +5.
That's way too much.
You just between the +5 and just rolling well.
Oh, that reminds me. All the wolves have a +1 to their accuracy
Because of the pack leader.
and evasion because of the pack leader.
Not the pack
Yeah.
tactics.
Pack tactics.
We know about that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And
That's why
technically
I was
speaking, you've already been kind of doing the exact thing you should be doing then. Take out their leader.
Just because you roll like shit, it's bullshit.
Not my fault. Hannah, dodge. Never mind.
Oh, no. Do it anyway. You might fumble. Pray for the fumble. Damn.
Yeah, but if you fumble a fumble, what happens?
Man, I've already gotten 150 experience for the evening.
Don't forget to click off flowing.
You're gonna
flowing
need to
voice
spend
call.
that on sword shards.
Yeah, I think I will. Hannah, dodge.
Like a graceful performer.
Hannah, dodge.
Everything's coming up 11s.
Alright, now this one can come over here.
Oh no!
Shinju, dodge.
I would
Okay.
actually like to block it as it moves into the melee
Oof.
when it's approaching.
Roll a crit. Dodge it.
Wow.
Luckily, accuracy crits don't do anything.
True.
I don't think that hurts you.
It doesn't. Yeah,
Clang.
hit the damage button. Let's see how that goes.
I don't wanna.
You have to.
Well, also you didn't. You didn't.
cometh before
Yeah.
the fall, Franny.
I know what you're talking about. I've
Hungry
definitely never gotten super
Highlander.
low on both health and mana because I was running around without a shield
Yeah.
in an abyss.
Yeah, exactly. There's never been any consequences.
Alright, Bolg is just gonna be like, see ya.
He's leaving.
No, he can move past us because we're into 2-1.
Yeah.
Cam. Cam.
Roll it.
Yeah, you have to roll first.
Fuck. Dodge.
Yeah, we know what happens if you roll
Oh.
evasion before the accuracy check.
Oh, wait. I have repeated strike, which I didn't declare. But next turn.
Claire.
Actually, is this a declare?
I don't think you can declare that moving that far.
Yeah, declaration attacks are still declarations. You can still move and declare. These guys aren't bound by the tactical move restriction.
They're not bound by law.
Pretty much.
True.
But I do need to double check and make sure if that's a declaration or not. If it is, I'm not going to backtrack and declare it.
He was just so excited to move up.
If I move into the skirmish but not all the way, can I be attacked?
Yes.
Yes.
If you are in the area of the skirmish, you are a valid target.
Which is 3 meters. Yes, repeated strike is a declaration.
Do I need targeting to make ranged attacks at things in a skirmish with me?
No. If you shoot into melee and you're in melee, you don't need accuracy checks.
Cool.
And spells, for some reason, don't have to be like normal range attacks. You don't have to buy the feat that I have, which is bullshit.
I don't think that's correct.
Yeah, spells don't need Hawkeye.
Correct,
They
because
do
spells
need
cost magic
targeting.
and run out.
They do need targeting,
Not-
but they don't need Hawkeye.
Well, not Hawkeye. I meant targeting. I don't think they need targeting.
There is a creature who has targeting that would say that's false. Check it. Hugel Caster has targeting. Spells with area shot fired into skirmish will not cause stray shots. Magic can stray shot.
Yeah, firing into a skirmish from outside, right?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Is it our party's turn?
Yes.
Shinju would like to cast at everything. Wait, can I fire out of a skirmish?
Skirmishes are technically shields, but you're in the shield, so
You wouldn't be able to fire through it, so no.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
can't
I'm
fire
firing
through it, then
towards
you
my
can't.
party.
Is it a something slash shot range slash area, or is it?
Yeah.
Then yes, it could stray.
Basically, the plan is to use. Oh wait, that's right, because that's a separate skirmish now. That's a skirmish of 2.
Yep.
Right. I don't want to do that. That would be probably suboptimal.
you're flipping a coin.
Unless they target both of them, then I definitely at least hit. Nope, Shinju wouldn't do that. That's an Akisha strategy. Never mind.
Yeah, you're not.
I fell
You're
back
not.
into the Akisha patterns.
Also,
you're not
it doesn't
swinging at-
actually guarantee you'll hit one. You could hit Kip twice.
I'm not in that skirmish, am I?
Well,
I'm
no,
sorry.
no. If he's got a ranged attack, you could hit both of them with a single one.
If he shoots to whom it may concern, it hits everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much.
Anyway, yeah. I don't think. Actually, it might change what you want to clean up, so I would like to go first. There's no. Yeah. So I'm going to be multi-magicking to use my force against 4 targets. 1. Oh, there's a meta button. Oh. Okay, so that'll get me down to the right amount of mana. It's a little expensive. And then, come on. Bah! Multi-target, they all roll against... Do they all roll against the same one, or is it a different roll for each one? Kimyoso, you've been multi-targeting a lot. Which was it?
I do not know.
I'm pretty sure it's one roll for. Hang on, give me a second.
Okay. Yeah, just go with that then. Unfortunate.
Meta magic targets, declare multiple targets.
Done once for all targets. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Can I please get 4 resist rolls? 1 from each wolf. And they'll still take half. And maybe they'll really get angry that I'm blasting literally all of them. Oh, a fail. What?
So all the wolves failed, but pack leader.
Except the pack leader, bro. Okay, and they all take 10 magic damage. Oh, wait, no. That one needs to take half.
I can give him another 5. That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, so Shinju's been watching Kimyosa and has learned the proper way to use magic spells, she thinks. So she blasts everything. This is her
Alrighty.
taunt.
A very effective taunt.
Who would like to go next?
Hannah's gonna bonk the pack leader, or at least attempt to. Again.
It doesn't
You know what
matter.
happens when you roll it first.
You get 50 experience.
Yeah, exactly. Every time you roll it out of order, someone fumbles.
So what I'm hearing is I need to roll it out of order more.
Well, just someone.
All right, Kim or Kip? Kip Yosa?
I might as well. start swinging on this bulb that's standing right next to me.
I believe in you. You got this.
I will take your title, sir.
I'm declaring chain attack and attacking him twice. And he's probably going to dodge frickin' both of them. Yep. As is the case every time we encounter a bulb.
I'm gonna
Yep, a hand here.
panic and shoot. I'm gonna throw a bark
Panic and
at,
shoot.
at Kimyosa.
Good idea.
So
A big bark
put
mail?
Yes, do the big one.
Yeah, take the A1 from that effects. I think I just did that. Did it go on you?
Nah, it would have given like all the like people things.
No, I don't see any effects, I'm afraid.
Do I have to click it first? There
Oh,
you
there
go.
it goes.
So I need to keep the A1.
Yes. It should save those in your effects list now that you've gotten it once,
Alrighty.
and you can just turn them on. And I will shoot at the bulb.
Are your evocations minor actions?
Yes, those both of the ones I have are minor actions.
But are they minor nobles?
No,
Shame.
Barkmail has a triangle next to it, which means I'm allowed to do it during the combat start too.
Well, you hit.
Nice.
13. And that is
Their turn.
my turn.
I like that a lot of the buffs are minor actions.
Yeah.
I specifically picked a lot of the ones that are minor actions.
All right, Kim.
Actually, all the alchemists are minor actions.
Let's test out that new evasion of yours. Oh,
Well,
wait.
it's not evasion.
It's
He gave
defense.
me a defense boost. He's got to hit me first.
Ah, fuck.
I'm going to click off Flowing Fortunes after the first attack.
Well, he would have missed either way. Alrighty.
You're going to drop Flowing Fortunes after the first one. Hang on, I still got to roll my second dodge.
No. That's not how that works. He does repeated attack. He takes the higher of 2 rolls.
Oh, never mind then. I thought he attacked twice like I did.
Unfortunately, he does not have that ability.
That is a interesting way to name that.
Pack
Yeah,
pack leader. He will do an aimed attack, which gives him a +1 bonus to accuracy.
Don't forget to give yourself flowing for the first attack of the round.
Next, he will attack Hannah Voss.
Ah, so close.
and no, it is 2 separate attacks.
Repeated attack is not 2 separate attacks.
It might just be named weird as a monster ability.
Yeah,
Repeated
Are
it's-
the monster ability?
Repeated?
abilities?
Or
Different.
sorry, repeated
Yes.
strike 1. You can make 2 accuracy checks. If 1 hits, the damage is dealt once.
But to answer your question, yes, monsters have unique abilities that players don't get access to.
No, I thought that they might have had like the same name as a player ability, but worked differently, like, which would be terrible.
All right.
Still on par for this system, though.
Shinju.
I'd blame it on a translation error, personally. Yep. Oh no! Oh no! Hit the button.
I'm not.
Dia.
No.
Hit the damage button, Dia.
No.
A good fumble.
Oh, dodge. Damn.
Also, you should always hit the damage button because damage can explode.
True.
No. It can't explode after you've rolled the damage, though.
Hit the damage button, Dia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Is all
I
three
don't
or
know why I didn't think you weren't rolling damage.
Right, accuracy. Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh,
That's all three.
God damn it. I'm going to have to soundbite the hit the damage button, Dia. Alright, that's everybody. Your turn, guys. I still can't hit Kim Yosa. So he made all
Don't
the...
worry, Kim Yoshi can't hit the ball either.
Yeah, but this is just that fun anime trope of, like, trading blows constantly.
No, we're in a slap fight, let's be honest.
Anna, could you please try and smash the pack leader before I go? Because it changes if I want to heal you or not.
Yeah, sure.
Ooh.
Pack leader weak to physical.
He is. Oh, that reminds me. Kip would have gotten an extra 2 damage off of the pack leader. Or the Bolg.
Does that kill him?
No. Gods, no.
What about the pack leader? Is he dead?
Unfortunately not. But he only has a very slim margin of life left in him.
Do
Oh, so
you
it's just-
want me to try to shoot the pack leader or keep helping Kimyosa?
Yes, pack leader, please.
Okay, I will attempt to shoot the wolf pack leader.
That was 12 points over than you needed.
What happened to Kim? You're like fucking nailing things lately.
I'm stressed out back here.
He does great under pressure.
Okay.
I phone it in when fights are doing too well.
Shinju would like to go now because she wants to try her banish on the Bolg.
Doesn't that target Kim Yosa as well?
Also, I'll throw a B card on Hannah to give her +1 defense.
I don't
Is Hannah in range for you to do that?
hit
It
Kimyosa
says
to
20 feet.
Oh, is banish a target?
It's an area with targets. So 5 targets within 3 meters.
No, then that's an area effect. Kim would be affected too.
You can
But doesn't he
certainly-
pick the target? It's not an area effect of 3 meters. It's target up to 5 creatures within 3 meters of each other.
No, it's banishes for each undead or barbarous in the area that fails to resist. Roll 2d, and guess who's also a barbarous in that area?
I'm aware.
It would affect
But-
you too.
Do we know that?
You do not,
Nope.
so Shinju wouldn't think it would affect him. So Shinju,
here.
that's some meta knowledge you don't
Take a-
have.
Take a B class, check off that.
What about the Chekhov gun?
Check off gun.
Shinju's about to learn that we have a barbarous in the party, which I don't think she cares.
I'm a barbarous in the
Yeah,
party.
that's right. That's right. She knows you're a barbarous, so it's not like she cares. She just didn't know Kimyosa was then.
Oh,
It's not obvious Hannah's a barber, but it also is extremely obvious she's.
Table. They broke my finish table. This is unfortunate.
they broke your what?
My banish table.
They flipped the table.
All right, Kim. Oh, I had the wrong guy highlighted. Anyway, Kim, you flee
Well,
If you
he sought
cannot,
to retreat.
if you cannot, you cower in fear. Have you gone around this round yet, Kimyosa?
He has not.
Think so.
I think we should take your turn right now. But that's just
He's
me.
the last one.
So retreating from a skirmish gives you a -4 evasion penalty.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It's you getting ready to retreat. Which for some reason makes you less
Oh.
less evasive.
It's because they're getting ready to curtail and run.
I want to think now that you've cast a spell, you look down, you're like, what?
I mean, she knows what her spells do, so surely she'd be able to put together just from like, okay, so he resisted probably, and then that means Kimyosa's probably also a barbarous.
But the awkwardness of having this come out
Right.
during a fight definitely is not fun. So, Kim, you're the last person on this round to go, so go ahead and take your actions.
Sorry, Bev.
Also, oh no, never mind.
I'm guessing he got distracted by something at home. Also, we've been playing for 2.5 hours.
Bev, no, come back.
Well, I mean, he's just fleeing. He doesn't have anything to do.
Well, he's preparing to flee. Uses
Yeah,
the
so
retreat
he-
action.
Yeah, so that's his turn. He spends his turn getting ready to leave the skirmish. He doesn't have the choice.
True. We could just continue and then let him know what happened when he gets back.
Which is weird because
Pretty
on
much.
the next round,
Just go with it.
Oh, you're back.
Okay.
Bev.
He said
It's
pretty
right,
much
'cause on the next
just go
turn-
with it.
he regains his
Okay.
faculties. So does he have to retreat from the skirmish then?
Not next turn.
But he also has to take that -4 evasion.
Yeah, he's taking the -4.
Anyway,
After this, we can have a nice party conversation about like who's barbarous and who's not. Oh, I'm the only non-barbarous.
Shinju.
I'll not banish in the party.
I'm the most overt barbarous.
I mean, it's pretty obvious for Hannah too.
Well, that's the thing.
Is
like,
it,
Shinju
though?
doesn't actually have any knowledge that would tell her.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean,
Idea.
He's
she's like called her mom a Baba Yaga before.
Oh.
Like it's not. She doesn't hide it. She's rather proud of it, actually.
Hannah. Not you, Shinju.
Oh, whoops.
Bad Shinju. Why did you roll another one?
It wasn't
Because-
targeted.
It wasn't targeting
I
you at the
assumed-
time I rolled. No.
I assume they'd still be mad at me from blasting them all with fireballs or force balls.
It was forced cannonballs.
Yeah.
Because that's ridiculous.
All right, and last one. All right,
At who? Oh.
Hannah still. All right, now, unfortunate for you, sir. But Kimyosa, I need you to dodge. Ah, mother.
Ooh,
Very doable.
ooh.
Yeah, an 8 up on that one. Not exactly 50% roll, but still decent. Still decent chance.
Dodge it.
How do I
If you
put
dodge 2 in
the
a row,
-4 in here?
So on the battle check, you see where it says evasion mod. You can put just like
Yeah.
that.
Really?
Did it?
yeah.
Oh,
Now he's gonna dodge his backswing.
oh,
He didn't.
I didn't declare it.
Forgot to declare.
I forgot to declare it.
Okay.
If I'm gonna hold you guys to that same standard, I have to hold it myself to it.
There's a reason I established in session 1. Assume unless I say otherwise, I'm mana striking.
Yeah, but at least you can put
Single
that
motion
into the
combat.
automation. Alright,
Oh,
your
we
guys'
all got
turn.
passive.
So, Kimyosa just Shaggy... Shaggyed out of the way. And Shaggy is in Scooby-Doo, not Shaggy is in the rapper.
That's why I said, oh, zoinks.
Wasn't Zoinks...
Does
No, it's
does
Zoinks.
Shaggy the Rapper also say zoinks?
No, I missed the Zoinks comment. But the whole wasn't me also would probably be appropriate in this instance.
I'll shoot first.
Go for it.
I'm going back on the Highlander. With the 213s.
Ag!
Everything's coming up 13s.
Nope, that's a
Nice.
15.
Well, you know.
He is not looking good either.
Look,
Shinju
high
would
stress.
Shinju would like to go next.
Sure, go for it. I'm in no rush. I'll go when the party needs me to. I
Yeah.
swing a hammer.
Her goal here is to get us to a 2-to-1 advantage. So you can go help a person who really needs help. So she's gonna do a multi-class force. Roll check, 13. The 2 top wolves can try to resist.
No.
I think they're dead.
Blast them.
They will take 10 damage.
I don't know why you're telling me this. You can do this yourself. Also, Shinju, you got some new ones.
Hooray! We're at a 2-to-1 against that last wolf now. So
Yep,
you can. I got this.
sounds good to me.
Should we let Kimyosa punch and see if he kills him?
I believe Kimyosa.
Yeah, you know what? Kimyosa, go for it.
How long does that banish last?
It's over. It's one round.
Already done.
Yeah. You,
One round? Okay.
The
Then-
effect it does is determined by dice rolls. Some last the whole combat, some last only one round, some last a minute.
Some last a lifetime.
Okay, so back to control of myself and my senses.
For other
and
times,
back
there's
to
best
attacking
regard.
the bolt.
Okay.
Shoot in the face.
Watch him dodge both my shots again.
Nope.
No.
No?
Punch him in the leg
And he takes +2 from physical, right?
Yep.
from a hard knuckle. You dead legged him.
Literally. He's dead now.
Yay!
Nice.
Um,
Now run over and karate
that
kick
didn't
that
actually
last
apply
wolf.
correctly unless he's got more armor than the ones we've been.
He's got 3 defense.
He's not played on.
Ah,
There he goes. Into the sky.
Oh, my puppers didn't go into the sky.
Oh,
Nope.
you're right. My bad.
You rooted them into the
Guess
ground.
I'm gonna hit the last remaining wolf then. Or attempt to.
Goodbye, wolf.
He gives you puppy eyes
It,
as you swing.
Yeah, he puppy-eyed
It was
the hammer.
scared. The rest of its pack's already dead. It knows it's doomed. They're smart creatures.
Whoops.
Oh,
You just healed the pack leader.
Yeah, because I still had the pack leader targeted. I tried to untarget the pack leader and hit
nope,
the wrong
doesn't
button.
work.
Pack leader re-enters the fight.
He comes back to life. Your hammer taketh and giveth health.
All right. Did not apply like I thought it would. All right, no, this one's definitely dead. 16 minus 1 is 15, minus 2 is 13?
Yeah.
Negative
I
13.
can't know about the other ones. It's
Negative 13.
pretty small.
He's dead.
Alrighty, combat over. Would you like to
that was
spend
fun.
50 minutes looting?
Yeah.
Oh, and Hannah, you got the... Didn't you already have Shy?
I don't know. I'm not keeping track.
You do have Shy.
Alright, so we got the extravagant weapon.
Ooh.
Kim Yosa got hungry.
That's worth to keep as a equipment.
For sure.
Actually, you know what it does say? It does say that when I transform it, it doesn't lose value.
Yeah,
Well,
but it
it
becomes a
becomes the
card, and
value
therefore
of the
has the
card.
value of the card it becomes.
Which is always slightly less than the normal sell value. Not by much, but
Who killed the pack leader? That was Kip, wasn't it?
I
Yeah.
shot the back in
Yeah.
the face.
All right, Kip got distracted.
I put my cards in my alchemy kit. What am I, Yu-Gi-Oh character?
yes.
Yes. You're an effective Yu-Gi-Oh character.
I'm just gonna jam that wolf into my into my card carrier.
Technically speaking, depending on what you're doing, like the red card, you're just getting hide.
Alright, there we go. Loot list updated.
All right. Anything else you like to do in this location?
Scout, would you like to search the area for us, please?
Yeah.
As I completely pretend that nothing magical and untoward happened to me in this fight.
Just pretending that didn't happen.
Yep.
Oh yes.
I respect it.
Shinju knows how to read a room. She's just not gonna cast on you. We're good.
Did anybody else take notice, is the question.
I saw you freaking get scared. And no, it says when selling material
For
cards.
Hannah, it doesn't matter because Hannah has a similar problem with Magitech where it just doesn't work for her and touching it is bad. Same thing with the fucking abyss resistant stuff. Touching it is bad for her. Though, more directly, Magitech just doesn't work when she tries to use it.
Huh. So it doesn't destroy the loot until you actively use the loot card.
No, it crumbles to dust.
When you use the card, yes. But if you sell it before you use it.
Yeah, and you can sell it for full value.
Wait, so there's literally only the time investment.
No reason. I
Right.
mean, I have to go to the Institute of Magic Technology to sell it.
Yeah, you can't just sell it to the Adventurers Guild once you turn it into a card.
Because they don't know what that is.
One of those, the fuck is this? All right.
They probably know what it is, they just don't have buyers.
So you've looted the creatures and you are in the forest. Your compatriot is playing off like nothing happened during that banish. What would you guys like to do?
Yasa hasn't asked why I can't touch Abyss stuff and why Magitech fails to, or not Abyss stuff, Abyss resistant stuff, and why Magitech fails to work when I touch it. So, I'm not gonna ask Kim Yosa why Banish works.
I'll ask. So, what are all of us?
As the kobold
I
goes
know-
into a nice metaphysical philosophy.
I know
discussion.
Rock. I know Rock Girl. I know me. And then there's you two.
I've mentioned it before. My mother's a powerful witch. I believe the common tongue for it is Baba Yaga.
Would you like to roll to
Since
see what
I'm-
that is?
Since I'm the lowest ranking barbarous, what check should I roll? Monster knowledge?
That would be a monster knowledge.
I don't know what that is.
You hear Baba Yaga and immediately your brain goes to mush.
I'm like, what's that like? Title? Like, I don't know what that is.
An old race that was labeled barbarous by the swords.
I'm not the only barbarous here. What? I'm so confused.
I've mentioned my mother before. I don't hide.
I thought it was a title. I don't know.
Yeah, Shinju has a look of like sudden realization on her face, like,
I
oh,
apologize.
okay, I get it now. Okay, because she doesn't know either. She doesn't know anything about monsters. Come on, she was literally born under a rock.
Yeah, I mean that's true. The only barbarous races I know is kobolds and diablos. Diablos are bastards.
At this point, in the back of your mind, you remember, Hannah, that your father is a Damon or a Diablos.
My father is not a Diablos. Very specifically. Because that's just another barbarous.
Damon.
Her brother has to be a
She
human
also
race,
doesn't know who her father is, so...
Well,
Yeah,
in
fair
the
enough.
back of your mind, you just got a sudden realization. Congratulations, you know who your dad is now.
No,
Keep
no,
track of our character's birth floors, Dia.
no,
God.
my bad.
She's mentioned that several times.
Sorry, Damon. Damon. Smart Damon. Huh. Baba Yaga's
Okay.
not in
The
this
father,
book.
server?
What was that, Fed?
Her father is a server?
Yeah, exactly.
Makes about much sense as anything else.
It really does.
I mean, listen, he might be. Daemons are literally just formless entities that are from other universes, so it's quite possible that it's just a Shadowrun daemon.
It's actually just man, I didn't mean Bob Ross to come to my head. No, who's the Mac guy? Fuck. What was his name?
Big Mac?
Jobs?
Steve Jobs, there we go.
Oh, it's a Big Mac.
Unfortunately, not literal demon. It is spelled with an
A Damon.
A. Yeah.
That's
So
why I made the joke I made.
It's just a normal demon.
Huh. What book were the Baba Yagas in? Other than Barbarous Rage. I'm looking for their monster stat block.
What are we looking at with them for?
I was curious about something.
Is it pertinent at the moment? Okay.
So, then what are you, Kimyosa, then what are you? Because apparently I'm the only barbarous that, well, I guess, technically do wear it on your sleeve because you tell everyone, but I'm the only barbarous that really kind of looks the part.
Takes off his glasses and is like, I am. And then Cobalt answers, not really blind?
Wasn't
Sorry.
it turn us to stone or something?
Not necessarily. It's actually an ability he has to activate.
Technically, yes. Anyway, it's like I keep my eyes covered all the time. I cast magic without an implement. I'm pretty sure if you're smart enough, you can figure it out. If not, let's hope you never have to figure it out.
7. What does 7 get me?
On a basilisk?
As far as I know.
You realize that, like, much like him, I don't cast with an implement either, so clearly he's a Baba Yaga.
A blind Baba Yaga.
I just thought you punch things, you're like one of those, like, monk kind of guys that, you know, somehow also cast spells. I don't know.
Trying to find the lowest level
There's actually a
basilisk.
counter roll I'm supposed to roll to that. Give me a second here.
Oh, yeah. Adventure plus intelligence.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
I was
also
looking
like
it
a
up.
wizard. If you don't beat a 7. Yeah. You have +5. You can only fumble to lose.
So,
Exactly.
So, Kip, you can assume a lot of things if you'd like.
None of them true.
None of
I
them
walk
at all
over
true.
to I walk over to Shinju and I'm like, look, and I whisper, we've got 2 Baba Yagas. I don't know how this happened.
Baba Yaga are women, aren't they?
They both are? Oh, okay.
I don't know that!
Yeah, he doesn't have any information.
Yeah, she says that in character. Actually, you know what? The frog says it.
Actually, that's a good point. The daemon, frog,
Women only.
Wait,
The
David
frog
Frog, your dad?
talks?
No?
Okay.
He says that in Barbarous, by the way.
Oh, so
Is
it's
this
still
He
between
can
him-
speak demonic, arcane, and barbarous.
We'll start
So
speaking
Shinju-
Kobold from now on.
Yeah, so Shinju thinks that she's in a party with 2 Baba Yagas and a kobold. She's like, okay, sorry, I didn't mean to cast a spell that would affect you. I won't do it again. My bad.
you were somehow still managed to. Oh, except Kobold definitely understood the barbarous frog. Speak.
Yeah, I can speak. I actually have a good amount of languages now.
Yeah, you have a bunch of social jobs. They give you languages pretty frequently.
No, I got Magitech from Alchemist, and that's about it.
So, before you, there are 3 paths. One leads to Grand Zale, Briar Brambles, deeper into the woods,
Did our search check not reveal us any further tracks or anything?
there was not made a search check.
What?
Yes.
Kip did the
No, Kip did a
What?
monster knowledge.
Well,
Yeah,
said
Kip
he
never got
would,
around to actually
but
searching.
Kip said he was going to search.
Search
while I
check
looted.
somewhere. Wait. Why is it not in my checklist?
I need to step
Oh,
away
right.
for a minute again, guys.
You're good.
A 9.
Unfortunate.
Oh, let's see here. What was the DC I picked for this one? Oh, lucky you. It was only an 8.
Woohoo!
Your path leads this way.
We're still on the trail of these oily tracks.
Yes.
I don't see any rabbit tracks too. Like, do I? Like,
No. But you do find a hat.
does it have a wide brim?
No, but it is a pointy hat.
Does it have a narrow brim?
Yes.
Does it have a big D on it?
Definitely not a good sign.
No, but it has an L.
Oh, this is a loser's cap. Okay.
Pretty,
Oh,
you
we're looking
lose
for
5
cap-
HP.
We're looking for a cap that has a. Oh, shit, what was his name? Wasn't it like
It was Luke.
B something?
Alright, hey, we're going to take a quick break. I need to grab something to drink. And then we will get back to this complete nonsense.
We're about done for the night, aren't we?
I think he fled before.
Yeah, he as he talks, he throws his headset.
Fair enough.
In a bit of rage.
Yeah, it's about close to finishing time. I know we started quote unquote late, she says with obvious trepidation.
I thought we went from like 6 to 11, but I don't know.
We definitely
the
don't go that late because I
we-
just don't do that.
We used to
schedule was 6 to
float.
10.
I remember it was going late when we played Pathfinder.
Yeah. The scheduled time and the actual times do not always line up. especially when you had to put the baby bed, and it was like, oh, well, we already started the combat, so we want to finish this, and then we go a little bit late.
Yeah, it sounded like Veb had to step away to take care of his kid.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
but-
stop having babies, y'all.
Pretty have you
They
been
get in the way
playing
of D&D.
Path of Exile?
Don't
Do it.
worry. I will not have biological children.
What was that, Asma?
Did you play Path of Exile yet?
No, I bought it on Steam, and then Steam was like, "Oh, this account is blocked." 'Cause,
What?
Yeah, so I don't know what happened to my original Poe account on Steam, but I guess it got compromised somehow, and they wouldn't unlock it for me, so I can't play Path of Exile on Steam. And I guess the accounts are bound to each other because I also can't play Path of Exile 2 on Steam. So
You'd have to try to get a hold of someone, but like right now their website is ruined.
yeah. I managed to buy it off of the website, and then I re-downloaded it last night.
And found out you still can't play.
Yeah, no, I have a separate account for Path of Exile 1 that's with a different email address, so it works. But
It's decently hard.
oh, what?
It is not Path of Exile 1.
Wow.
Like, you move pretty slow. There's no movement abilities right now in the game. There's like a couple, but not like super fast.
Yeah.
Every boss has like a mechanic involved. It's not just walk up and slog it out with them.
Yeah.
Like the Act 1 boss felt like a World of Warcraft raid boss.
Is this being the Dark Souls of Path of Exiles? Not a
Ye-
meme?
No, it's pretty legit. It's hard. Like, boss fights are taking at least 3 to 5 minutes.
No, that actually sounds good. I like the sound of that.
Like, even normal trash mobs are hard.
That sounds like a good thing to me, because that means it's different than the original Poe, where it's just.
I
like,
remember watching
slaughter
my
all the
friend
things
play
like
Path of Exile 1, and when you get to a one point, it's either everyone else around you died or you died, and I'm like, well, that's not fun.
that. Yeah, exactly.
I would usually give up once I hit around like level 60, and like my friend's like, oh, well, now you can do maps, and now this is when your build goes online. I'm like, my build shouldn't go online at 60.
Yeah.
When
Or he's
should it
like-
go online?
Oh, he's like, you need to wait for this certain item that you can put on at level 60, and I'm like, well, what do I do till 60? He goes, just survive, and I'm like, that's terrible.
Yeah. Ideally, a character should feel like complete-ish pretty early on in the game process. Having like your full kit can wait until later, but
Gems no longer level up. You now find uncut gems, and you like it's like uncut gem level 3, and it's like, I want to turn this gem into a level 3 gem now. So you have more choice on skill.
that's nice. I never got really far into Path of Exile 1 every time I tried it because I just get gems I wasn't interested in using the builds that they made me use.
Okay, I am back. Roll call.
Hello.
Bev is still not back. I think he's taking care of his kid.
Makes
It's
sense.
about time for us to end anyway, so before we get into another combat,
Which I can almost guarantee you of.
yeah, so this isn't a bad time to do end of session XP and rolls and stuff.
Yeah, that's
I
fair enough.
remember we can't get.
I'm here. I've been
class-
listening the whole time. I'm back on my desk.
I don't believe you.
Growth.
All right, let's do our end of session growth. That'll be
What
500.
reminds you of that, Sam?
I said we can't use our experience to to level up extra classes and stuff, right? Since we're not in town.
No, you can. That's when it happened. Is during growth.
You just if you get a new class, you don't have access to the implements or stuff.
Yeah, some of the things you have to purchase. You can only demo the new class, as it were.
Hey, do I get 50 experience for that fumble of monster knowledge?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
You roll the fumble for a check DM called for.
On top of that, I'm going to give you guys another 50 experience for the roleplay beat. Determining that roleplay beat.
We're surrounded by monsters.
That's not a roleplay beat.
As the kobold.
I'm the least monster.
I
No,
take offense to that.
Shinju is.
Shinju's a magical rock.
Yes,
Yeah.
and therefore is the least monster.
I'm not really even completely a living being. Let's be honest here. So I don't think I count.
Like I was reading the books and it's like barbarous races can't be in town because they're so evil, and I'm like, but the living rock is cool to walk into town. That one's fine.
Also,
Yeah.
that's only like fringe settlements that don't understand, and for barbarous races that clearly don't look like humans.
So, like, yeah,
Cough, kobold cough.
Yeah,
No,
but I'm
kobolds
like,
are allowed because kobolds are like the perfect worker race. 'Cause
I'm so weak that I'm not threatening.
You also look kind of tabbity.
Yeah, and also
Yeah,
they
just
are
stick your ears up.
genetically predisposed to be excellent at non-combat like lifestyle classes.
I'm
Is that-
predisposed to be a slave.
No, not a slave. You're just predisposed to be the most loyal employee.
all right. So you haven't finished the mission yet. The
Collection.
210 plus
We found
500.
Plus 50, or is that 50 in the 210?
Oh, I didn't add the plus 50. Hold on.
Okay.
Cool.
There we go. 760.
Nice.
And if you had any fumbles, make sure to add that to your experience as well. And again, I'd like to give one last shout out to, I'm going to pronounce this horribly, Izuka from vgen.co for Shinju's most excellent character design.
And as always, art for Penavance is done by that elephant guy. If you know them, you know them. They don't have any kind of social setup yet, so.
And then there's Big Demon Frog art from Canton Calloway on ArtStation.
Yeah, just temporary until I get actual art. If you have a problem, Captain, please just send us a message or something, and I won't even use it until I get art done.
That'll
I
work.
don't wanna...
I'll draw some
Use the art no matter what.
I'll draw some whatchamacallit, Sumie frogs. Actually, I did see a nice little class for how to do frogs online, so I might take one of those and draw one.
That would be super cool.
Spirit or dexterity?
I have 24 spirit. That's my plus 4. 5
So
is my
strong.
plus 4.
Spirit or dexterity? It doesn't hit +4 until 24, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
When does it hit +3? 18?
Yeah. Divide by 6.
I know I wanted level 2 tactician for something, but I don't remember what it was.
All right.
Probably one of the
500
flourishes, so you
spirits.
can get bonuses to yourself.
Have a good night, YouTube streamers.
Bye.